Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Monday, Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday. Oh, boy. We are so glad to have you with us, no matter what day it is. If we're here, it's a day to shop for jewelry at amazing values, right? So that's what tonight is all about. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we have quite the show for you. It is all about big items, really special opportunities, and we have closeouts on some of the rarest stones in the world. How about chameleon diamonds, anybody? We've got 4 chameleon diamonds, 3 of which are over a ½ carat in size. As you know, they're always certified. We're going to bring those out at a mega value. We also have lots of assorted items that are brought down to a clearance level price for you. Plus, we have big tanzanite, yellow diamond. How about some really cool rare stones? You know, some of the rare stones that we've been able to bring this past year have been corner rupines and grandidierite. I have got both in this show, but it's not just corner rupine and grandidierite, it's the way they're set. The grandidierite we're going to see is in a ring with pink diamonds and white diamonds. The corner rupines are in earrings, a match pair, in a gorgeous stiletto drop. And then we even have a corner rupine in a ring too to go with it. So we have got some really exotic stones. And with all that said, they're super affordable. They're some of the most affordable items of the entire night that are going to be here. So we are so excited about this show, not to mention lots of brand new clearance closeouts, lots of wheels. We've got a wheel an hour. We've got big museum pieces, indicolite to give away. We've got a really special couple of big rubies, actually. As a matter of fact, it was the end of Monday night that Shannon wanted to see a ruby and a little closer look at a 2 carat, actually a 3 carat 29. So Shannon, if you happen to be there with us tonight, let me know. I've got it ready to show you. And then also, I just got a request from Brienne. I know Brienne wanted to see some earrings that are very popular here. There's some bezel set diamond hoops in a great wearable size. So Brienne, whenever you're ready, we'll bring those on out. Plus we have the chameleons I mentioned, big tanzanite is here, and we even have pink zircon on the way. And there's even a really cool couple of Russian and Montoy deals. One is in a necklace, but you will not believe how affordable it is, because it's impossible to do a stone this rare in a necklace, which obviously has a lot of gold and diamonds, and it's going to be affordable as well. So it is a night when all those rarities I mentioned are actually going to be coming down to some crazy, ridiculously low prices, and that's what we love. So are we ready to get started? We've got an amazing piece. Actually, this is a match pair to something we had on one of these days. I think it was over the weekend. We had a pendant, actually, that was a pearl and ruby designer style. Do you remember it? I have the matching earrings, so I mean, my goodness, if you happen to be the one that got the pendant, this is going to be your match. Take a look at this. This is a wild opportunity here because they are one of our huge clearance closeout deals that we have, which I'm so excited about. This is going to be item number 1120-145 to get us started, and this is the earring version. And get ready, because there's a lot of really special buys here in the first few minutes, so you know the drill. Dial in as early as you can to get in on all the opportunities. But this one is in white gold only, because that's that designer piece, so it stays as they are. But they have this great texture. It's a satin finish texture that almost looks like folds or really cool pleats. I mean, it reminds me of, if you are familiar with the fashion trend that's all about the plissé pleats, this is really it, but in gold. So they almost have this shine about them that almost creates like a chatoyancy like we would see in a cat's eye gem, but it's 7 millimeters of South Sea white pearls each. So you get 2 gorgeous matched South Sea pearls, and then you get a carat 01 in the rubies that are all diamond cut. There are no diamonds in the earring. It is overall kind of a round shape to it, and then they've got this great featured omega backing style so that they're going to sit properly on the ear. So they've got this round shape, but they will sit like this. Do you see what I mean about that sheen that kind of glows? Even though there's a texture and a bit of a satin finishing to the gold itself, it really has this great sheen, so you're not missing out on anything because they're not highly polished, right? And then you have that beautiful, this is the omega back. That's really required when it's a bigger earring, and to that end, let's show you the measurement here from top to bottom with that 7 millimeter right in the center. Diamond cut ruby rounds all the way around. They're kind of scattered, and then they've got that 3/4 inch diameter overall to them, and in the white gold is how they stay. So we have one pair. There's a huge markdown and drop, as you see there it is again, that beautiful glisten. It almost looks, if you look at maybe about right around 4 o'clock And 9 o'clock, you see it almost looks shimmery. That's where the light happens to be hitting those pleats of gold. It almost looks like there are diamonds in the gold itself. So it's a really pretty finishing. And I'll try one on for you as we take a look at the close-up here on one of them. And we have got a huge value, as we like to do. We really start you off right to show you what all is in store on this big weeknight where it's supposed to be a $24.99 earring, and we have said so long to $24.99. Much better price coming your way. You got the right idea if you're dialing in, especially if you were lucky enough to snag that pendant that is the perfect match, and I mean the perfect match to the earring, which, speaking of, let me just give you a little look at what those are all about from a distance away so you can see how they look from a little further away here. And then we're going to make them really affordable. So that's the size element there. Let's take another look close up. And they've got, again, white gold only will be how they stay. They're not even $1,000. They're not $9.99. This is time to stay sold right now, and don't worry, I will be sure and get you the lowest price. That's what we did all night Monday, and that's what we're going to carry on through here tonight too, which is, you know, we're going to sell things at a higher price, and don't worry, I'm still going to drop it to the best price it can possibly be. But the key is you're saying yes, meaning you say yes as soon as you know you love it, and then you reserve it, and then you still get the best possible price tag, which in this case is not even $888 or $777. It's $699 for the pair of earrings you see there, and that'll be it to get us started. So that will be, isn't that fabulous? That's $699 for that really designer jumbo size pair of earrings, and that'll be for one caller. Stays in the white gold as they are. Then we've got some rubies. I do have one color changing speen. So in this night of rarity that we have in store for you with the corner rubies and the Grandadierites and the big chameleon diamond blowout and all of that, we are also going to see a rare, it's our last one here, and it's the color changing speen that we love. So that's going to be coming up as well. So let us know on the earrings. I'll give them about 30 more seconds, and then we're going to be on our way. And this is going to be a very special opportunity to get that gorgeous earring right there. And pearls, those are those beautiful. I know sometimes we think of South Sea and we think of the big ones, but usually what we'll have is a golden South Sea or a Tahitian pearl in the bigger size. But you can get South Sea pearls, and what that means is these are not cultured pearls. They're not cultivated in a controlled environment where you've got, you know, man helping out. Getting, you know, the mollusk might still be created within, or the pearl rather might be still created in the shell of the mollusk, but this is done out in the wild, so to speak, and the wild being the depths of the ocean. So huge value there. Let's get to our one and only color change speen we have left. A very, very, very popular piece as far as a stone goes. And this is why. I think look no further than the colors that come from this stone, the brilliance that emanates from this gem that is also one of the rarest out there in the world, but also changes color. So yes, speen is gorgeous and rare in its own right. But when I first debuted these back in 2017, it was March of 2017, I had the pure pleasure of bringing to you for the first time on a worldwide level. Nobody had ever seen this material or knew that it existed. Speen, yes, but color changing speen, no. So that was really, it was a big, big, big coup for us to bring you the really, really special color change variety, the first of its kind. And now this is that newer source where even if we go back then, as popular as they were, those speens had more of a traditional speen kind of tone to them. They were a little bit deeper, they were a little bit darker. And I know this is a rare stone, so obviously it's an expensive stone, or at least it should be. It is not today. That is because we have one left. It is right here. It is going out right now. And that is because one of a kind asher cutting, but we know of asher cutting is usually being those step facets that are going to be what? A little bit more up and down so they don't have sparkle or like a firework effect of brilliance. This stone, still an asher cut, but giving you the major, major, major sparkle. I mean, this is what this stone is known for. It always is known for that. The regular titanite or the regular speen, which is a synonym for each other, that regular material has a lot of dispersion, has a lot of brilliance, has a lot of that fire. But when you get somehow the color change variety, which goes from a deeper green instead of the neon greens, but the deeper kind of forest emerald green to a red, it still manages to give you that dispersion. And this is one of our best examples all time. And yet you're getting this at a mega value. So we take a look at it. It is one only, so it's obviously going to fly. And it's a really great price because usually these come with a heftier price tag, as they should because they're super duper rare. This one is not. This one is affordable. It also happens to be item number 1119049, and it's an 86 pointer. So just under a carat. Take a look, as I got to make sure you see it right directly face up into that stone, so you can really just make eye contact with the beautiful brilliance that it has. 86 points, 76 points in diamond weight in the yellow gold, but change it if you want to. It's so covered in diamonds, though, when it's on the hand, you don't see really any of the gold. It's really all about the diamonds in that center stone, which is so fabulous and rare. So are we ready? We only have this one. Let's get it home right now. And a special shout out, by the way, Myra, thank you so much for your email. I just got your email upon arriving, and oh my goodness, I was thrilled and elated to hear you love your yellow diamond as much as you do. And then I'll special shout out to Anita. Anita, if you're watching, I got her email earlier this morning, and oh my goodness, is she thrilled with what she received. So all that exciting jewelry that's arriving, I love hearing about its arrivals and how thrilled you are when it does. So thank you all for letting me know what you think of your jewelry that's arriving. And this could be you. This could be arriving at your house in the next day or two. And instead of, well, it's not even going to be $61.99 or anywhere close to that. Huge value up and coming here. So come on in early. This will surprise you. Even if you remember where a lot of these color change fiends once were in their price tags, this one's going to delight you. It really will, because this one's under $2,000. And look at the kind of amazing clarity that's bringing. Of course, it'll change from green to red when the proper light environment is reached, and then you have that dispersion, which is undeniable. It is one of the strongest dispersive stones in the world, and yet you get the phenomenal with it as well, and yet all of this is happening for less than $19.99. Do not even pay $19, $18, $17, $16, $15. I told you we got a deal. This is our last one we have, by the way. So it's not like there's a new stash. That's not the case. It's just the last one we have remaining. That beautiful, beautiful look, the crazy classic mounting that this is with the double halo and the diamonds continuing down the sides. And it's not even $1,500 or $14.99. Do you already love this one, Tim? Are you thinking about it already? Well, this is the most, I cannot recall having a Smeen of any kind this affordable before. So you might just want to say yes, because we're going to take it even lower than $14.99. And this is with a lot of diamonds. You're getting over 3/4 of a carat in the diamonds. You're getting one of the rarest magical stones out there in the world today, or ever. And again, has only been really known to us as gem lovers and gem collectors and the like. It's really only been known to the world since 2017, really amongst this, this really exclusive group here that we have, being our TVON family. So that's exciting as well. And it's not 14 and it's not 13, and it's going to be $1,299 instead. That's going to be it. And a beautiful gem. Change the gold. It can be white. It can be rose if you prefer it. And then we've got a major deal on some morganites. Thank you. This is sold. Congratulations, of course. And then, oh, here's a ruby deal. A quick little ruby deal with those princess cuts that are set. And then also really custom cut here to make this heart shape ×4 that put together makes a little floral with that really big diamond center stone. And there's a markdown on this one, so even if you've seen it before, expect the unexpected on price tag here. 112-1277 is the item number, and this will be 18 karat gold to start. So we start with 18 karat higher purity gold. Love that. Then you get the rubies at 55 points, invisibly set princess cut stones as they are. And then you also happen to have a 3-point diamond individually centered up in a bezel in the center of the floral there, and a beautiful ring to wear every single day. We're sizing it for you, so it's going to sit wherever and however you want it to on the hand. It's not that oversized floral. We've done some super oversized florals, haven't we? We really surely have. And this one is really, really special, isn't it? Take a look at this. It's going to be, I love the wearability of it because it's not the oversized. It's really just a medium look. It's not dainty or tiny either. You really see the power of those beautiful, invisibly set princess cut stones. Looks amazing. And it's going to be super, super, super duper affordable for you because it's not even $9.99. Take a look at this really quickly up close and then get ready. It does stay in the white gold as it is. So remember, it is that higher purity, 75% pure gold, in that it is the 18 karat. So really, really special. And here we go. It is less than $500. We're going to make it only $499. So really, really beautiful, isn't it? $499, that's it. Take it in just the white gold. We'll size it for you, of course, and that will be the one to own. So it is just, again, specialty because remember, princess cuts are cool. They're always squared off, but you have this cutting here where a lot of times you'll just see them in a rectangular or in a straight row, in a straight line. This takes a lot more involved kind of custom work here in that you have them cut along the sides and along the edges because it's got that almost heart-shaped appearance. So they didn't just put squares together. It got a little more complex than that. Isn't that what's amazing? I mean, that's a very tricky thing to do. And then to have that perfect, like that great cleft that's formed with each heart, if you will, maybe that's going to be significant. This fact that there are like 4 heart shapes together, brought together as one in that floral. $4.99, give it 30 seconds, then we got to roll. I've got a lot of great affordable discounts coming up in this next few minutes. So if you love the discounts on really high-end jewelry, you got to stick around, especially if you love pearls. We had the pearl earrings already with the white South Sea pearls. I've got a cannot choose. Do you tend to be a little fickle with what color you want in your pearls? I've got the perfect solution in the ring that is coming up next, which will be 112-0095. So definitely call me. $4.99. I got to tell you guys, and I know we're used to TVON World, and it's so funny. I just had a customer comment on that. It was Laura, as a matter of fact. It was yesterday, and she'd just picked up during our big sale event. She'd picked up a really beautiful tricolor floral piece, right? And it had yellow diamonds and pink diamonds and white diamonds. And at first, you know, she was pretty unfamiliar with, you know, the cost of fancy colored diamonds because they're not just out there anywhere and everywhere, right? We know that. So what was really interesting was she said, you know, I started to look around. And I looked in the real world because it'd been, I don't know, decades since I had. And when I started to look around in the real world of fine jewelry, I realized, oh my goodness, you can't even get really unattractive white diamonds for what I paid for yellows and pinks and white diamonds together in 18 karat gold. And that is the truth. We get so caught up in this little, you know, it's a crazy cool little fantasy bubble of shopping like we do here at TVON. But I think so often we forget about what does an 18 karat gold band by itself go for? If you're just buying an 18 karat gold, little tiny itty bitty band, little tiny band by itself on its own, what does that cost you in today's world of 18 karat gold? A lot more than $4.99. And here you're getting rubies and a big diamond and the gold and all the work that went into it, which is certainly more than just a regular band, right? So $4.99 gets that to you. Love it. Give me a call if you like it. And then we're going to be on to our pearls. So like I said, this is kind of it's that collector's set, but all in one wearable ring like this. And that is going to be a golden pearl, a Tahitian pearl, and a white pearl that are, yes, all indeed South Sea yet again. Remember the pearls we had in the earrings to start? They were what, 6 millimeters? These are much larger. You have a 10.5 millimeter times 3 of them, or rather the earrings were 7 millimeters. But this is where you're getting a much bigger size. And again, a bigger pearl is a lot like a bigger diamond, where when you go bigger in pearls, it becomes exponentially more difficult, more rare, more expensive to get. It's one more time with the 18 karat gold here. It's got a real curve to the band. So you see how it curves down on the one side and up on the other, because when you see it on, you're going to see like this ribbon of gold that it's creating underneath. But this is a one only. And again, get ready for a mega value here because it's 18K, as we mentioned. Then it's got the 10.5 in the golden, which is really, I would say this particular golden is akin to a 14K kind of look there as far as the saturation of the golden. Then you have the Tahitian, which has a lot of those greens and purples and blues, which is exactly what we want to see in a high-end Tahitian. We don't want it to just be silvery or gray. And then you also have 12 points in diamonds that are really scattered between the pearls so that it just gives it a little bit, you know, completes the look, really just gives it an extra. But it's all about these pearls. 3 times over. Very special. One ring only stays in the white gold, of course, and then this is what it looks like on. It's like a bouquet of pearls on your hand, and whether you want to wear the 2 up top with the 1 down lower like it is here on the hand, or if you want to flip it, you can do that as well. But that is going to be a really, look at those diamonds. They're lively, aren't they? You think maybe just set down in between the pearls that they might get lost. They don't. They're really big, you know, fiery diamonds. They're 3 points each. So there again, that's what we just saw in the center of that ruby ring, for example. And here you have them really throughout the midpoint, or where the meeting point is of those pearls. And you can see they've got a lot of snap to them. So you're getting good sized diamonds, the really good sized diameter on the pearls, perfectly round. You would think if they're just clustered together, maybe it wasn't going to be about selecting the best of the best individually, but these are really beautiful finish, nacre, smooth as it can be, perfectly round pearls, which is what we look for. And you go ahead and take it right now. What used to be a $39.99 ring, and there's nothing wrong with that, when you consider 10.5 millimeters each on those very important pearls. These are not, once again, not cultured pearls. So the South Sea variety indicates that you are not talking about a cultured pearl variety that was given help by man. It is all the real deal, as natural, as rare as it gets. And we couldn't be more thrilled about this price tag that takes it far, far away from $4,000 and makes it only $999 to get it home to one caller and one caller only. So that'll be $9.99. First caller only on that one. Just pick it up and dial in as quickly as you can. It's in the white gold only. We'll size it for you. And then we have got to carry on. 30 seconds left. These are a lot of one-of-a-kinds. You know how we roll. It's mostly a one-of-a-kind network, you know? That's what we do. It's just we're working with that kind of rarity, that kind of custom couture in the designs where typically what we have is going to be a one-only opportunity for you. Speaking of, we're going to bring two morganites together here. I do have a morganite today that's in a marquise cut a little later. But we're going to take the other rare cut, which is, in this case, heart shapes that I have, bring them together in this ribbon. I just had this the other day, and I believe it was even during a sale event, and it was much higher price tag. This goes to show you when we are in the mood to clear out one-of-a-kinds, we mean it. This ring, you might recall, it's beautifully wide across the finger, but it's not overwhelming. This is a beautiful way to set two bigger stones, which is item number 112-0212. Usually the area code of the number you have to call if you want a price tag or a price quote on a really high-end piece of designer jewelry. This is where we say, oh, never mind. I just had somebody ask me, literally just text me, and they're not watching the show, and she wants to know about a costume piece of jewelry, where she can get it from the big French designer and where she can get it and how much it'll cost. And it's one of those costume pieces, like a piece that's made of a mystery metal that has no value. It's got, like, you know, Swarovski crystals in it as opposed to even CZs or diamonds. And that piece will be thousands and thousands of dollars. Again, just going back to that point of you can get the real deal when you know where to shop, right? When you know where to shop and who's got the values, you can end up owning the finest in jewelry without having to break the bank. Everyone thinks, oh, well, if I'm going to get a really good quality of jewelry, I'm going to have to break the bank to do it. Not the case. Take a look. This is our morganite piece, which has two gorgeous heart shapes, point to point in the middle. And then secured with these diamonds that run right through the middle, and then they do the diamonds in that double row of pave on the edges to really frame it beautifully. That's $424 of private collection, perfectly matched morganites, and then you have that rose gold. Now this one does stay in the rose gold. You know what this would look good with? Hold on, it's also going to serve as a little bit of an early preview of something that's happening this Sunday afternoon. If you are able to join us, we are going to have something that is a first for us that honestly, it has taken years and years and years to create. And I want to just go ahead and pop it on with this ring. So this would be one of those that you could actually wear stacked with something else. Perhaps, maybe that something else is going to be a pink diamond wonder ring like we are debuting. I just changed the look totally. And yes, I will just try this on without it. But given that this is rose gold, I thought, this might work really well and serve as a great chance to preview what I have put up beside it here on either side, which is a pink diamond wonder ring, which is going to debut on Sunday, this Sunday. That is the 13th, so you got to be with us because it's super, super limited. But let me now just take that off. Do you see how that just created points there on the sides? And the pink diamonds, of course, will be in the rose gold. So I think for any of our rose gold lovers, that's the ring solo. So now you're really seeing that little butterfly bow design. It kind of looks like hearts and a butterfly and a bow all at the same time to me, which is why I love it, a multi-motif look. But you've got rose gold, lots of diamonds at 35 points, so over a third of a carat there. Stays in the rose gold, one only, and a huge value on this one as well. Did anybody take our multi-pearl ring? The 3 pearls in one? Nobody's got it yet? All right, so we still have the pearl ring, and now we get this one at home right now. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Glad you're with us, and we're going to make this $9.99 instead of where it was just a couple of days ago, where it was much more. What was it, $14, $15.99, something like that? Now it's $9.99 to get yourself 4 1/4 carats, and look at how it really kind of looks like it's all one stone. Like they cut this really unique, like bow tie design in a morganite, but instead the two heart shapes coming together, meeting in the middle, and then the diamonds around it. So that's rose gold, and again, beautifully stacked. Let me just remind you, this is just one. I'll just place one of the pink diamond wonder rings right next to it, and then how that changes the look. Oh, that's pretty too, right? If you just have the 1 point, top or bottom, that'd be pretty as well. So that just looks great, and it also serves to show you that when the white diamonds are set in rose gold as they are, they tend to look a little bit more like pink diamonds, just like what's in that wonder ring. So here it is close up one more time. The morganite bow ring, $9.99 only. Boy, a lot of great pieces here for under $1,000 so far. Keep that party going, and then let us know if you have any requests. And Brianne, we have your request. And Shannon, we have your request. So if you're out there, I hesitate to show pieces unless we know you're there, because for fear that somebody else might take what you've been waiting for. And so we'll wait just a couple of minutes to see if they're with us, but we've got a really, really special morganite right here. Now we've got rubellite also that's brand new. And so a lot of these pieces you've seen before and they're just discounted. We're going to bring out something that is a rubellite in a pear shape in a pendant. Brand new. And I know when we've seen rubellites in rings, they're popular. Well, it only makes sense that a pendant that's going to be even a more affordable way to get rubellite is going to do the same. And here it is with rose gold and once again some white diamonds here, but look in pink the way they're wrapped in that rose gold. Now you don't need to leave this in the rose gold. We just kind of took the inspiration from this pinky red of the rubellite and ran with it. It's item number 112-1682, and that'll be our 1 carat 44 rubellite. Very, very clean. Always a tricky challenge to get rubellite with some more extra clarity to it. This one has it. It's got 9 points in diamonds. This reminds me, if you ever work with ribbon, you know that usually in a beautiful, fine, really heavy ribbon, there might be a two-sided effect. So when you create these beautiful bows on your packages or whatever it is, you usually have a little two-tone effect. That's what it reminds me of, the way this halo is done. It's like it's a ribbon where one side was mirror finished gold and the other side was diamond encrusted, and then you tend to just twist it so we see both sides wrapping around. It's a beautiful look. I'll show it on the hand. We'll give you a measurement. We need one collar though, and I'm going to give it away. So it might be time to dial in. Give yourself a chance here to come on in quickly. We've got quite the Wednesday of jewelry for you. Great way to celebrate the midpoint of the week and get you a really special piece on the way. And this is what it looks like from a distance. Here's your length, top to bottom. It's going to be just under 1 inch at 7/8. I'll put it on the neckline for you. And let's try to do this. I've got a $9.99 price tag on it. And that's fair. And normally, I don't know, I feel like normally, having done this for 21 years almost every day, I feel like that would normally allow it to fly on out of here. But since I've had no luck with the $9.99 price tag so far, I'm just going to put a different price tag on it and we'll see who wants it. This is what it looks like from a distance away, so you can really see what that's all about and get an idea of what that's going to look like from a distance. It's in the rose. You don't need to leave it that way. There's a beautiful, beautiful option you have there. Let's go back to the up close and let's make it even better than $9.99. Tell you what, make it just, I don't know. Let me put a price on it, see if this works. $499 instead. $499. That's it. And that's all. And there's one piece. Yes. Morganite. Thank you. Morganite's gone. That would be our two heart shapes together. Just went out the door in the rose gold. And we have backed up calls. So is anybody taking the rubellite, or are we all calling on different things that are still available? Because we got a lot of people trying to get in and get through. So let me know who's got this one at $499. That's only a matter of moments till that one gets a home. And you know what else we have is a really affordable Imperial Topaz in the rarest cut we've seen yet. And it's the Imperial that has all the pink to it. What we want. At this point, there's no going back. Once you see the top quality material with all the pinky, 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 you don't want to go back to the yellow. You don't want to go back to even the gold and orange. We've got one, but in the rarest cut we've seen thus far. Who's got our rubellite at $499? That one's here. All right, so coming up, let's get to our Imperial Topaz. It's item number 112-1665. I'll keep moving with the agreement that you call on the pieces that you want, and then you got the rubellite? All right, so the rubellite just went to Sean's collar. Thank you so much. And the Morganite went, but it still leaves us with the triple pearl ring and the pearl earrings. And the little ruby ring, too, with the princess cuts. Also here. But let's talk about this Oro Preto in the round. It is a carat 22 round Oro Preto Imperial with a very Padbarasha-esque kind of look, doesn't it? Which is what a really good Imperial should do. More pink than it is orange. More pink than it is yellow. There's not even a trace of yellow really in there. It's just all about that pinky golden mix naturally occurring. Remember, this isn't just about treating it more. Remember, all the Imperial Topaz is all natural material, no treatment whatsoever, not even heat. No heat. It's also a bridge mounting with a 95-point diamond weight, 2 rows running underneath, 1 halo that surrounds the Imperial, and that stone is bright. We are looking down on the ring essentially, and you see how the flashes of bright, bright light, golden lights are coming through on this beautiful stone. And have you seen a round? Because I don't think I have here. So if I haven't seen one here, you probably haven't seen one here, because we're seeing a lot of jewelry together, right? So this is the way to get a really, really special cutting that in turn, it's not just about the cut and the fact it's a round, but in turn, it's giving you a different kind of brilliance to the stone. When you see this round, you realize, okay, that's why it's doing that dazzling action. That's why it's popping like a flashbulb effect. That's what's happening there. So when you see a round, brilliant cut like this is, it's not a Portuguese cut. The brilliant cut is what we apply to diamonds traditionally. That's what you have here. So what that's doing is giving you that extra fire, that extra pop, and you're getting a bridge. Now, again, rose gold. We're seeing it in rose. Our designers went rose gold happy today. But if you would like it in white gold or yellow gold, you got it. Just say the word. We're doing that free of charge, changing the gold color to make it exactly what you want. So take a look at it. We'll blow it out right now. And it's, you ready? Because this one's going to be affordable. It's one of the few that we've had in the Imperial world that's not going to be $6,000 or $7,000. As a matter of fact, $59.99. Will you look at that right there on the bag, where it should be. Brand new style here tonight, but it's not even close. Not even going to be close to $59.99. This is what so many of you have been clamoring for, is get me that finest of the fine, mais fino, which literally translates to the best, because it is, a more literal translation is the most fine. But if we're using a proper grammatical word, we would say the best. And this is it in that quality. Doesn't get any better still. This is really, really, really rare. And again, one source in the world only. This is precious topaz. It is no real relation to what you're thinking of in topaz, in the blues or the pinks or the heck, those mystic ones that are out there. This is very different. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. So you can see the size, just a little point of reference here on the size of the ring overall. But it's also going to be our most affordable I can recall having on this show. We're so excited to have it for you. Rose gold, white gold, yellow gold. I'd probably leave this one in the rose if you want to bring out more of those pink tones, which is what is the most apparent color here. Or I would say white gold would be another great bet, because that's going to give it contrast, which is still going to show off the really good pinky and rosy and golden elements that it has. Did you have a question there, Allison? She's with us? Oh, oh, really? Oh, well, well, now I will make note of that. Shannon says, I'm watching because I'm always watching. I love that. Thank you, Shannon. That's really kind. We appreciate that. That's so nice. Shout out to anybody else who's in Shannon's camp. Is anybody else in that true TVON fan club where you're always watching, like you don't miss a minute of any of the shows? We appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, give us a little shout and a little holler if you're one of those real, TVON addicts, right? We appreciate you and we love you and we encourage you. But this is going to be our really good value on an Imperial. So Shannon, we'll show you your ruby next. This one's actually going to be $1,999. So how about that? Less than the price the mounting is by itself, and you get that really stunning carat 22 round diamond cut mais fino in the middle for $1,999. So she got a glimpse of this when I flashed it on Monday night and said, I think I'd like to see a little bit more on that, a little more information. So we're going to do that next. And it's a very large, actually our largest, in a rare cut of ruby coming up next. So Shannon will get that ready for you. Also, Brianne brought out some hoops for you. So I don't know if she's going to be one of those. I watch every single day, every single moment, but we do have your hoops here, Brianne, when you're ready. So that's our Imperial for $19.99. We have 20 seconds left to see who's got it. And let me just do, my due diligence here and point that directly up to eye level so you can really see the magic and the beauty of that pure best Imperial. There's all your finishing on the inside. How about looking at it through the middle too and seeing the fuchsia pinks that are coming through the underside? You see that glow that's happening right underneath that undergallery of the bridge? Well, look what's happening there, all that pink. And then you see the finishing on the inside. And so this one is going to be $19.99. Mark that as the most affordable Imperial we have of any kind. I wouldn't even have one of those golden Imperials for that kind of price. And so that's a really good one. And okay, $19.99. That's going to be here. Let's take a look at this big ruby. 3 carats 29. Wow. So this one's dressed up. This one's looking, well, it's a 329. It would almost be silly if we didn't go all out for the mounting, right? It's one of the bigger rubies we've ever had, like ever, historically, on this show. 112-1671. And I got to zoom back a little bit more. I realize we're not giving enough headroom here, but look at the beautiful way. This is a custom mounting. It has huge individual diamonds, princess and rounds set down the sides. Now there's actually, this is a good lesson, and if you need a little lesson in the difference between bezel and burnishing, this is a good little visual here, because that princess cut that is on an angle here, so right there on either side, that is a square princess cut. So that is actually bezel set. It means there's a distinctive border of gold around the stone. The round brilliants that are set in the graduated form, in the triple round brilliants down the sides, those are actually burnished. Kind of like that big bangle we had the other day on Sunday or Saturday and Sunday, and we brought you the burnished diamonds where they're set flush into the gold. Very cool look there. Then we go to the halo, which is where those princess cuts and bezels intersect, but you're getting yellow diamonds and white diamonds. Now, for the size of the ruby, it's a 329, so that's our largest here, but it also is a rare, rare, rare cushion cut that's elongated. That's probably why it's number one so striking. It's a cut we very rarely see in ruby. Rubies, as you know, they have a very distinct cleavage the way they're actually grown in nature. So the way the crystal structure grows, they actually don't allow for a lot of exotic cuts in variety. So that's why we're seeing the ovals more often than not in rubies across the world. What you typically see as an oval, it's how the rough material, how it's mined when you have the rough material come out of the ground, the way that the structure of the crystal grows, it just likes to be cut in the oval. You can try and attempt different cuts, but a lot of times you're gonna end up with no ruby. It can essentially, in essence, kind of shatter in the cutting process if you have cuts that go against the grain, if you will. I mean, if you cut wood, if you're a woodworker, that's what my brother would know really well. He's a woodworker for a hobby. That's one of his favorite things to do is work with wood, and he's all about, the different woods and how you can cut them. It's very similar in the rough of a ruby. How you're going to cut it is really dictated by how it grows. So you don't end up seeing a lot of emerald cuts or trillions. Think about it. Have you ever seen a trillion? You don't see a lot of rounds. You don't see trillions. You don't see emerald cuts. You don't see marquise cuts very often. Here's another exotic cut, but it's super elongated, which is really attractive. So we take a look at the glow that it's still giving you. So despite the big size, it's got all the color, all the glow you could ever want. It also happens to have 17 points in the yellow diamonds and 57 points in the white diamonds. Stays as is in the two tones of gold. And then let me know if anybody's got that imperial round, because that one can't stay, and that could be mine at the end of the night. But here we are looking at a really, really fabulous ring. Let me show you the inside as well, so you can see. Now, we did not want to detract. Listen, it's a big deal to get that kind of clarity in a ruby. And honestly, it's so transparent. If you put something behind it, you would end up seeing it, and then you would start to look at it as inclusions. And that would defeat the purpose. The beauty of this stone, besides the cutting and the size, is the clarity and the glow that is a result. So you definitely don't want to have anything taking away from that. Now let's take a look at what a 329 is all about. And it's still glowing. If you thought that was glowing simply because it was up close on a wheel with light blasting right through it, not the case, because this is now on my hand essentially with a backdrop that's opaque, and now you still see the remarkable glow. It is supposed to be, and I know we quoted a crazy low price on this one, and it's a 329. So again, whoever would like it can jump on the phone lines. So even though it was a request, you know how this works. We like to give first dibs to those of you that are active on the phones, take that proactive approach to shopping. But it's actually supposed to be, and this is no joke, guys, this is $16,999 as far as a ring on the show. It's a high-end piece. You have those really important diamonds. I mean, remember, this is not a lot of diamond weight overall, in that it's not a lot of stones overall. You've got that microfine, beautiful halo, but it's really about those 4 stones in the bigger sizes down the sides. And it's not even $16,999. Better yet, and when we have 3 carats, we have an exclusive audience that understands collectibles and rarities. And so when 3 carats are here, seldom do they stick around beyond one presentation at all. I would not be surprised, especially with the markdown I have. That's where this is going to go, out our door and quickly, because it's not even $9,999. It's going even lower than that. And this is one for the ages here. Size of ruby alone, but remember, it stays as is in that gold, 14 karat two-tone, yellow diamonds, white diamonds. If you can't decide, that's a lot of people debate often. Do I get a yellow gold or do I get a white gold for my ruby? I like both. This is the perfect solution to that. You get both because of the diamonds being two-tone, and you're not spending $99, $89, $79.99. I can honestly say, I don't believe there's ever been a 3 carat plus ruby in our history here, ever, that has gone as low as this one's going. That would be, if we stopped at $9,999, but you see we've already surpassed by $2,000. If we stopped at $99.99, that is as good as gone. It does not stick around. Simple as that. It can't, it won't, it doesn't, because we've had enough of them already to understand that ruby also, in addition to all those challenges we talked about in the cutting, it's also a challenge to get larger sizes. It is chromium that is the natural coloring agent that makes a ruby red. So when you get a chromium element stone, it's, remember, chromium that also inhibits the growth of a stone. So you don't get large sizes. This one's a large size. which is why it should be gone right here and now, but it's not at $79.99. I got a solution. We're going to make it even better, and that will set a record for a 3-carat pluser right here, right now. It is not even going to be, oh, this is good. It's not even $79.99. How about this? You gotta be dialed in right now. It's not $79, it's not $75, it's not even $74.99. This is one amazing, amazing piece, and it is going to be on its way right now for $6,999, and that is it. That is crazy good. And $69.99 gets it to you, and with all those really important individual diamonds that you have as well. So really hugely important value right there, and only going to be just that one. So let me know if you like it. $69.99. We'll give that 30 seconds, then we got to roll. Lots to get to tonight. Give a request if you have them. We've had a lot of those already. I'm going to go ahead and show you those bezel sets. Jess, you were mentioning maybe brand watches the first hour, so maybe we just put those up on the early side here. It's something that's a little more limited that is good. We actually have a couple pairs, which is a rarity around here on tonight's show. So let's show you what we have in bezel set hoops, not the big ones we had the other day. Most recently when we saw bezel sets, they were the 1.5 inch diameter. We're going to show you the 1/2 inchers here that are so beloved, that are still in inside out style, that are really incredible. And I'm giving you an inner diameter, so it's not fun to see, so just a nice little show and tell piece on that one, but the value is there if you want a 3-carat plus. Now these are the hoops that we cannot keep in stock. I mean, literally, we cannot keep these hoops in stock. So when you do see them, when they're created, when a few more have come out to play, you have to strike immediately, if not sooner, because they do not last and they do not stick around, because we know there's so many beautiful practical elements to a bezel, but they're also just really high-end and really beautiful. And so a lot of people are going to choose, given the choice here and given the fact that they don't cost any more here tonight than the regular, you know, when you see, I'm going to call them regular hoops, they're usually prong set, right? We usually see a hoop where the diamonds are just prong set. And still, the upgrade is the inside-out style. So when you get diamonds in the front, diamonds on the inside of the rear, that's the inside-out style. That's super popular. What you're getting here, a lot more gold, a lot more labor, a lot more workmanship, but also affordability that is beyond. That's the beauty of this hoop earring. It's item number 1114315. We have not strayed from the price. That item number goes back to when they were first created, which was a long time ago, as you can tell by the item number, and it's going way lower than they ever should and ever can and ever will, because in the future when we create them again, and this is why we're limited on what we have, is because we can only make so many. And remember, we're sacrificing the profit, any kind of profit margin that would be possible, we're sacrificing every time they're up here until we move that price up to where they should be, which is, by the way, $22.99. So if you see them in the future, do not be surprised if they go up to a $22.99 price tag. Instead, today, they're going a lot lower. This is that white or yellow. We do have rose gold available if you need it. I don't know if they're ready to go, like they can't ship out tomorrow, but give us a little extra time. We can create them in the rose gold if you'd like us to. But this is where you're getting a carat of one. All the bezels, that makes your diamond individually look bigger when you have them wrapped in a gold bezel, but it also is one of those that from a practical standpoint isn't catching on anything. If you're hanging out with the littles, you know, the young ones, the kids, the grandkids, if you're a school teacher and they're always touching our jewelry, right? Well, that means you're going to have smooth to the touch for them as well. There's nothing sharp. There's no sharp angle. There's no prongage at all. You're setting a carat of one in diamonds without a prong, and then you have this incredible value coming your way. So take them. Also remember, this is what great style that's going to be a closure. Let me show it to you here. I'm going to show you up close. It's got the little button, which is rare on a size like this. Typically, this size hoop does not have the button release. This one does. So see it right there on the left? That's how you open them up. So it's essentially a locking post. So when you push them together and they close, they're locked. And all you have to do to release it, instead of simply pulling them apart, is press that button down. I cannot say enough about this hoop for everyday wearable. This is also the style we're seeing all over the place as far as size. So this, again, I'll show you, snaps into place, it's locked. You'll hear it click close. That's the little button. You press that down. When you do, it releases the little locking mechanism that's internal, and so that's how it opens up. But again, to close it, simply push, click, done. That's it. They're locked. Look how gorgeous they are from the side with all that mirror finishing. From the front, the bezel set diamonds. Here's a look at them. It's the inner diameter that is a 1/2 inch. So the outer diameter ends up being 3/4. So that's confusing a little bit, but you'll see them on. But so I kind of tend to measure with the inner diameter, as you see here. If you look at the inner diameter, see how right along the widest point there, it's a 1/2 inch. But the outer, because there's so much gold framing those diamonds, the outer tends to be a more like a 3/4 inch from top to bottom. So that's why it says 3/4. Inner diameter is a 1/2. That's the bezel for you. Look at how beautiful. I'll try one on. They're also going to be a lot more affordable than $22.99. That's the new price. Let's go with the old price. I love an old price tag on jewelry. And this is going to be, and I love them stacked too. It's a great size to stack up if you want a little personality or hoops. The bigger the hoops now are going in 2nd, 3rd, 4th piercings as well. And they're going to be marked down to not even half this price, which would be $11.50, by the way. They're not. And if you have a stretched out piercing, I know I do, on my left ear that I use to show you guys every earring we have, guess what? This will never show it off because the diamonds are set to go higher than the post and where it is. So when you see that on, it's covering any kind of piercing. You're not seeing the piercing at all. You're just seeing diamonds. That's how they look from a distance away. They're not $1,000. They're only $9.99 to get these home to you in white, in yellow, or in rose gold. Take another look at them up close. That's the yellow gold I just tried on. Christine, did you have a question? Oh, like what is that? It's actually a bunch of bangles. I didn't count them up, but they're just bangles. They're just gold bangles that I felt like stacking every one I own today just to, you know, something different. But thank you. Yeah, Holly and Miriam. Hi, Holly. Oh, and by the way, I want to share with you guys because I know that a lot of you were asking for something after this weekend. Remember how we had that burnished diamond bangle that was so popular? And some of you said since you picked it up or since you received it or since you shopped for it, a lot of you said, you know what, wouldn't it be something if they could make a matching ring? It's already in the works. I was working on that the Saturday afternoon, about 2 hours after I sold it. So there is a ring. It should be here in about 2.5 to 3 weeks. I will give you plenty of advance notice, but we are making a band ring with the same big burnished diamonds to the same specifications to match the bangle. So we do have that. So that's, I know a lot of you have been asking me for that since we debuted the bangle. So I just want to let you know about 2.5, 3 weeks from now, we'll get that diamond ring that's going to match and going to be so perfect for stacking and for layering and for gifting. And it's going to be really affordable as well. So that's just a little heads up there. So anyway, hoops are $9.99. If you'd like them, let me know. All right, we're going to keep on moving. We got a lot of show, but not a lot of time. So we only have 1 hour and 15 minutes, or 2 hours. Oh gosh, I know, Tony probably got excited there. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes left of the show. We've got a lot more to show you. We got a lot of brand new, but just bringing out some requests here. And I hope that if you have a request as well, you'll get them into us and we'll keep moving. So those are the bezel set. I'm 0 for 2 on my request so far. But that's okay. You know, if you got one, maybe we can, you know, change that pattern a little bit. So you let me know what you'd like to see, if there's something at all, if it's a classic like this is, if it's something a little more far-fetched that you're not sure if we have. We still want to know what those requests are because, you know, we're a live interactive show. I know some people think they're the only live interactive show out there in the world, but we are too. We're a live interactive show too. And we actually custom make jewelry too. We don't just say, here's what we have and let's spin it around. We actually custom make for you and do what you want. And it put together exactly what you need. That's how I spend all the other hours of the day, is putting together designer custom pieces for you based on what you want. So that's the beauty of what we do. We are great with working with custom requests, whatever it is, creating those beautiful pieces you demand, you ask for. Let's get to a brand new mandarin. If anybody wants hoops, there's the white, there's the yellow. Take advantage of those. They're a really hot style. They're super popular, but they're a higher end. So to do this the way we would do a smaller diamond in less gold, and to not ask for a penny more in price tag, and to not even ask what they should be today, because today diamonds and gold are more than when these were created. That is a given. That is that's just a fact, right? These were created many, many, many years ago. Diamonds and gold and labor, for that matter, are all more. They're more today. So the fact that we've got a price tag like that is really special. All right, let's keep going. We've got a really special mandarin garnet and 1677. So guys, you understand those are not just for the requester. Those are for anybody who wants them, because we have a couple pairs available in the white or the yellow. So let me know on those. And then here's the big mandarin that is brand new. And oh my goodness, is this a dazzler of a stone, bright and neon as can be. Item number is 112-1677. I was just given a little extra polish there. And this is going to be a huge stone at 247 in size. And then it's got these cutout details to the band, a little double border there. And then it looks lacy, but when you really look and you realize, wait, those are heart shapes put together. 3 heart shapes that almost look like a floral, and then diamonds within it. And it's really attractive, really pretty. One only. Let's see if we can blow out a big mandarin. 6 points in diamond weight, so we keep the diamonds there kind of easy. You know, nothing too overdressed or oversized, but they're there, and they're VS, and so they're spectacular. And then we try it on, because this is a mounting that is as tried and true, as classic as ever, but we don't see it that much these days. And this is what it looks like on, but I'm glad we are, because it's incorporating something that we love, which is a lot of negative space. We're seeing that as a real current trend in jewelry. So this is really bringing it. It's got a little hidden meaning if you really look. Now, nothing about that, I think, from this distance away reads or screams hearts, but they're in there, that little trio on each side. And it's really all about this 247 bright, big, impressive, important neon mandarin garnet that is also, of course, a garnet, one of the many, many, many diverse colors of the garnet world. And yet it is going to be affordable, and not $27.77 affordable. I don't know if that's going to work tonight. So how about we just make up a little different price and take it on down and give you a huge value right here, right now. First caller can have it for $9.99. That's got to be, we saw this earlier with the ruby, $329 at a great price. Now that's got to be the best price we've seen on that mandarin of that size ever, because that's a really significant size stone. And what I always ask, and what I always remind you to do, is really think about the color in this respect. If you're getting a really good mandarin, because they struggle on the clarity scale, right? They really struggle. Some stones are just blessed and they never seem to struggle with clarity. This one, how do you know when you've got a really clean, bright mandarin? You look for the bright yellows. This definitely has it. Yes, the body of the stone should be a neon, stunning, bright orange. It is. But then you see those yellow flashes. Most mandarins cannot do that. They won't do that, and they don't do that. This one does. It is a testament to the clarity of that stone. So we got a really, really big, big gem down to under $1,000. Should never be. Top of the hours, moments away. We've got 9 minutes. And you know what I'm going to do? Let's just bring something out and let you price it. I've got a mega, mega, mega morganite. So one thing that we saw earlier, we saw those 2 heart shapes in morganite together. I'm going to bring you one mega morganite. It's a 342. This is that pure, 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 beautiful pink. It has pink diamonds with it. Gosh, this is a pretty stone. It's a really big stone too. It's going to be a 3.5 carat almost. And this is what it looks like from a distance. So it's got some size. This is a marquise, also really rare to find in the morganite world. This is so pretty because, yes, cocktail ring because of the longer nature of the stone being the marquise cut, but it's also got a real simplicity about it. We gave it a double halo, started with pink diamonds, added white diamonds, put it all together, and overall it creates this amazing look in the rose and the white together. Now I'm going to give you a little hint here. This is one of those really, really, really expensive stones. It's a designer darling. It's pink morganite, so that is that. It's not all pink. I always say pink morganite when we have to point it out. You're going, that's redundant. Why is she talking about pink morganite? It's pink beryl. But pink beryl is really a bit of a misnomer because we know if we've seen morganite before, it's usually a peachy pink. It's usually more orange. If it has any color to speak of, it's usually a little more peachy orange than it is pink. Pink, we leave that to the diamond world. That's like the fancy diamond world. This is really that color. It's item number 112-1176, was here already just a couple of, a week ago or so. This was here. And significant money, as it should be, because when it's a really rare stone, $69.99 seems to be right about where it should be. Let's make sure we do this little special deal here before top of the hour comes up. We're going to show it to you, pink diamonds and white diamonds. We've really elevated this mounting. Mandarin's here if you want it. Take a look. Oh my goodness, the color of this is magical. And it has a fingerprint, so let me just make sure it's polished up and ready for its big close-up and debut. And not debut, because it's been on once, and there we have it. You are going to get, now we got to zoom back to this 342 is major. It's the major marquise morganite. And now we need to mark it down because it's a 342, 17 points in the pink diamonds, then it has 49 points in white diamonds. And what are we going to do? I have no idea, except I know we need to hear those phone lines ring. So here's what I'm going to do instead of $59, because it's $59.99. It's going to sit right here, and it's going to look pretty and twirl and do that little back and forth on the wheel, but nobody's going to call in. I've had all kinds of pieces here for under $1,000 that should have never been, and guess where they are? They're still here. So we can't let that happen on this one, so I'm going to go zero to start. You're going to price it however you want to price it. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to look at that. You don't have to pay $59.99, best part of all. You pay whatever you want. There is no reserve. I want to see who's out there on a Wednesday. Hey, y'all, it's Wednesday night. It's the first hour, but we only have like 6 minutes left, and I'm going to move something, and I'd like it to be this morganite. I'd like it to be the morganite with the pink diamonds and the white diamonds all around it. There's no reserve on this. So if we get one caller and they bid $100, then guess what it sells for? $100. Did it cost us $100 to make? A lot more. Is it something that should be $100? No, but we're going to go zero to start, $100. Remember, power bids are welcome. You know it's a $6,000 ring. It's right up there. So if you want to go in a power bid, go ahead. Feel free. It's kind of strategic to do so, as a matter of fact, and we don't have any bids yet. So there you go. It's kind of strategic because it tends to be that a lot of people sometimes they shy away a little bit if there's like a power bid, even if it's something silly like $300. You know it's not a $300 ring, but sometimes that eliminates other bidders. So what I'd recommend doing here is just calling. Put in your best bid. And top bid gets it in a matter of moments, and I won't let it go past the top of the hour, and we only have about 5.5 minutes now till that happens. So here we go. No open, no bid, no nothing. Wow, this is going to be danger zone here. Oh, good. We have $100. We get to sell it. Who do you have there, Will? $100. I'm sorry, who? Cindy is at $100. She's brave. She came in on a Wednesday night and said, I just must steal something. Okay, and she might. One and only bidder. Will, how do you like that? Will, okay. Oh, so I see what you guys need. We need that we need like beads tonight. Beads, like beads with elastic. Maybe we should sell that. How much? $600. Who do you have there, Allison? Let's see, Sue, if that mini power bid does anything here on the phone lines. We're looking for 7. Sue's at 6. Uh-oh. 700, I heard it. We got 700 in the back. Jess has 7. We're looking for 8 or 9 or more. Obviously need a lot more on a ring like that. It's only a $6,000 ring. We're working our way towards it. But again, only 4 minutes left. 800 back to Sue. I think it is still her, right? Same operator. All right, same caller. So we've got $800 now. And it's just 2 bidders right now at the moment. 2 active bidders, that's it. Never mind. We just lost one of them. Just lost another that was potentially verifying, and now we're down to this cannot be happening. Yes. 900 you have? Oh, you can shout it out if you want. Yeah, otherwise you never know. I might not see you, Tim. I might not see you. I'm up here fretting over this. I may not even want to look at the phone bank right now. Who's at 9? Okay, I'm going to give it a clock because I'm looking at the clock right now, and we have 3 minutes till the top of the hour, and Sue's out. So I've got 1 bidder. And who's your bidder over there, Tim? Alan? And Alan's at 9. And we have nobody else. Okay, so, oof. Ooh, that's going to be an interesting Wednesday. It's good I'm learning this now, still with 2 hours left in the show. I'm going to give it 2 minutes because that'll take us pretty close to the top of the hour. I still have 3 minutes till the top of the hour, so I guess I can just chit-chat it up for about 60 seconds here, right? Okay, no. We're just going to clock it. We need callers. If you haven't bid yet, that's really what this is for. This is for those of you that haven't bid yet. This is a $6,000 ring. $6,000 ring. And do we have 1,000? I heard it somewhere, right? We have $1,000, and we're looking for 11. So I'm going to give it a clock because that'll take us right to our top of the hour, and then we'll have, I have no idea what, but something good. Something amazing is going to happen, but this is amazing right now. Take a look at it. Final call, $1,000, and let me know if anybody wants to go 11. We have our 2-minute clock till we sell it. So now at this point, I'm going to go over to Al. Hey, Tim, is Alan even still thinking about it? Okay, so he's the verifying maybe over there. We're looking for 1,100. Yikes. Did not expect this. I did not. Hi. Oh, yes. Tell me something. Did I not even try? I mean, I did from like a long, long way away. But Karen is hand model patrol, and she just called in to say, that girl never tried it on. And she's correct. I did from across the room, but not here. So my goodness, we're missing it. Thank you, Karen, so much. She's like, could that girl do her job up there? Do we need to find somebody who can actually model the jewelry? Yeah, I'm up to the task. Here it is. There it is on the hand with a whole minute 10 to spare. So we have got a beautiful, beautiful value. It's our last call. Is Alan thinking about 1100 back there or no? Don't think we have anybody that's come in new. It looks like we've got our $1,000 bidder, and then Alan's over there verifying 11 perhaps. We have 55 seconds remaining, and then it'll be sold and gone. This is quite the look. What do you think, Karen? Pretty nice, right? It's a big ring, that's for sure. I could imagine also if you wanted to maybe think about those pink diamond wonder rings we have coming up. Actually, I can do it. You know what? This is a little bit bigger. And I know you're going, that's a marquise cut. There's no way you can put a pink diamond wonder ring. Actually, there is. Because what you can always do is if you want to, forgive me, I'm giving you nothing to look at, so shame on me, but I'm going to show you, since this morganite's far too large for me, I can actually slide the pink. Oh my goodness, I love it. I just added the pink diamond wonder ring with it. It's not included in the auction, of course, because it's not even available until Sunday, but I just put the pink diamond wonder ring, and see how that suddenly sits up right next to it. Did you see that? Because this is a larger size. You can always do that. If you want something to sit next to that doesn't really seem to make sense to sit next to it, because otherwise it'd be up here and up there at the points, but that's a bigger size ring in the center, so I'm able to slide the pink diamond wonder ring right up next to it and basically underneath it, so it all houses together. Do we have anybody at 11? Yes or no? Yes, no, yes, no. You got 11? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. And that pink diamond wonder ring again is coming up on, and would you look at that clock? It literally just turned 8 o'clock. So glad you're with us tonight. Happy Wednesday. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We're glad you're with us. We have 2 short hours left tonight of jewelry, shopping, amazing values. It's what we've been seeing already. If you have any questions on the first hour items, let me know what they are. We'll help you out. We'll get you what you need. We can always put it back up there if you need to see some again, because there's been a lot of great pieces under $1,000, some of which are still here. So for those of you that are just now tuning in, welcome. Let's get to our top of the hour. Actually, it's Grandidierite. One of, and we have a wheel this hour, because gosh, I now have 2 wheels this hour because we still have a chameleon wheel as well. We have a chameleon wheel that's going to be discounted. I've got 50 point stones, so if you are a chameleon, really, I was going to say a lover, but listen, a lot of people who love and admire this from afar do just that. They never actually own one because the price tag, they're so expensive. I've got chameleons tonight that are downright more affordable than they've ever been before. So make sure. Let's get to this Grandidierite, because it's been a while since we've seen one. So this is not something we see going forward, because I have no new stones coming in, but it's, first of all, for the world, looks like Paraíba. Yeah, it does. And this is kind of like what we were talking about the other day with corner roofing, that had more green and then a little bit of blue. This is more blue that's maybe a little tiny bit of green. So it's like a blue-green, but if that were Paraíba, you know what it looks like? It looks like those couple of Brazilian Paraíba stones we had once upon a time. I have some really exciting news here on this one. It's 112-1676. But this is actually that material that looks like a Brazilian Paraíba. But if you can believe this, far, far, far more rare than Brazilian Paraíba ever can be, ever will be, ever was. It's Madagascar Grandidierite. Do you know that was the original source they ever found? It's named after one of the gentlemen, well, the gentleman who found it was actually a French mineralogist, and his last name was Grandidier. And so they named it Grandidierite. And we do say the R, even though the French pronunciation wouldn't, we do, so that it can be Grandidierite. It's just a little tougher to say if you make the R silent. So this is a 33 point, and it was 1902 when it was discovered in Madagascar, and then they went literally decades and decades and decades with no yield whatsoever. And then more recently, a few years ago, there was another, it was the same area, and there was a new find. So it was essentially kind of came back out to the world of gems, but only in the most exclusive collectors' circles and museums, mostly is what that was. Well, we got a few of them here. We have this 33 pointer that's amazing. It also has 48 points in pink, because there's 2 out of your 3 halos that are done in pink diamonds, and then your 26 points in white diamonds as well. So here's another one that would look fabulous with the pink wonder ring, because you could just get this a little bit bigger in size, then have a pink diamond wonder ring right next to it. But this is our 33 pointer, super sensational rare. It is one of those stones that actually, the key is this. You always want stones that have more blue, less green, more blue. It's a highly pleochroic stone, so a lot of times they're colorless and have no color whatsoever, just completely clear. So ideally you want to see more blues, which is an indicator of the fact that it's got more iron content. So that makes it really rare. That's what this stone is. One of not just grandidierite, not just a bigger size, because this is rare to see, but it also has more of the blue, which means more iron content to the stone. So all of that said, you're getting that triple halo. I'm going to blow it out. If you've never experienced this stone, it's definitely time, because we have no new ones coming in, number one. It's super, super rare, number two, and it's really, really beautiful. I mean, that is a stone. I don't think there's going to be many people that argue that. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, of course, but I think a lot of us can agree that that color is so specific and so unique, and it's so pretty, and it's so unlike most stones. I mean, the only other way to get a color like this in a stone would be neon apatite, also out of Madagascar, interestingly enough, typically, and Paraíba. But it's more that Brazilian Paraíba type coloring to it. So extremely, extremely rare. It's a big size for this stone. You usually don't get 1/3 of a carat. It's got that beautiful pear-shaped cutting. It's clean, and here's the best part of all, from those of you that are really serious collectors that know, usually collector stones are too soft to wear in jewelry every day. This one is a 7.5 on the Mohs scale, so full everyday wearability. Do not hesitate to wear it every day if you choose to. Why not? Just live in it. Live in it. You have one of the rarest stones in the world. You can be like a portable museum. It's like you are a walking museum when you wear something like this. It really is. And to get that much pink diamond weight and watch this price go down to this crazy, ridiculous low, so it is a true top of the hour special. This is how I make sure that, you know, as you see the shows here and there, you know that there's always something really special that happens at the top of every hour, and that is what we're doing right here and now. Let me try this on if I can. It's a tiny size, guys. I'm not down to a 5 yet. My fingers are really more like a 5 3/4 at this point. So yeah, I'm going to just try it on as a pinky ring. We're going to size it to whatever size you need. And that's what it looks like from a distance on the pinky. I would definitely wear it here or here or here over here, but that's just where it's sized right now. It is going to be a quick value. And again, do not hesitate. There's that beautiful, bright clarity to it. And I know it's easy to sit back realizing, I know what grandidierite goes for because I was there when it premiered at TVON, and I know that 1/3 of a carat stone is going to be at least $8,999. This is not. And we have got the upgraded mounting with the pink and the white diamonds here with it. You cannot get, and it stays in the rose gold as is and white gold as is. So you get 2 colors of gold. You see how each level, each halo is tiered, so it goes up to the center there, and then you're not even spending $89.99. Come on in. This is going to be an affordable way. If you thought you'd never own a big collector like this, a collector stone like this, if you never thought there'd be a time, a place, a day, you can do it. You really can. If I make this affordable enough, and let's face it, it's downright gorgeous. It's a gorgeous stone, it's a durable stone, and it's mimicking some of the prettiest, most sought-after stones in the world, yet it's so much more rare. I would not hesitate if I were you, especially knowing that it's not going to be $89, $79, $69, $59. It's a top of the hour for a reason. This didn't just randomly come out to play. Let me get the fingerprint off of it. It's not here just out of, oh, just felt like the right thing to do. It's here because it's going to be a standout of a value, and we want to make sure it goes out. And I got to tell you, 48 points in pink diamonds, I don't have much in jewelry that's going to top that in anything. The fact that those are accents to one of the world's rarest stones is even better. And it's not $59, $49, $39, or $29.99. And I know how many of you have this on a wish list. And if you are just being introduced to it tonight for the first time, I'm sorry, but you have to act quickly because there's nothing else we have. We debuted this only a few short months ago. We had only a handful or 2 of stones. That was it. They all really sold immediately. This was that one stone we were saving. It had been photographed for a few of the different publishers we work with that have to come to us to get photographs of these stones because otherwise there's nowhere else that's got them. And so they come to us looking for gems like this to photograph for their publications. Usually it's a big coffee table book or a textbook showing off what rare grandidierite is all about. This is it. And I have not a surprise, it's Wednesday night. You guys demand really, really, really awesome values. I'm going to make this a lot better than even $1,999. But I do ask you get on the phone lines early, just because it's me that you really, I hear the whining and the moaning when you miss out. Because it's, please go make me another one. Go get me something similar. Find something like it. Get me what I missed out on. I'm telling you right now, I can't do it on this piece. I can't make anything similar. I don't have anything similar. This is it. Because we're dealing with something that is so rare, I can't get a hold of it for you. I can't go back in our vaults and find any more of it loose. It is non-existent. It is, I don't even know, I've been to, you guys too, right? If you're a gem lover, you go to every museum exhibit you can get to, right? Have you seen one in a museum? Because I had not. The first time I ever saw one of these in real life was bringing them here to you on the show. 1999, it's not gone. I think this is going to be a really historic Wednesday night. It's going to be history made tonight. This is how. Take a look. I'll go even lower. Are you thinking about it already? Yeah? Let's go. And even if it's gone, because I think we could give it 60 seconds, and I feel confident that if I sit up here and really, really, really tell you how good a value, I think somebody's going to see it. Yes? You got it. I think in 1999, oh, you want finishing? It's got finishing. There's all your finishing on the inside. See how that basket comes right on down and gives you that beautiful detail that acts as an undergallery? Although really the only point that really touches your skin is going to be that midpoint there. Basically that basket, the bottom point of the basket. I'll size it. I would recommend leaving it in the gold it's in. You actually technically don't have to. Trust me, you would not want to see it in yellow gold. Just leave it in the rose and the white. You'll be very, very pleased. Anybody thinking about it? Sean, you thinking about it maybe? Anybody else? Tim thinking about it? Nope, 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 nope. Yes? Thinking about it? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this even better because I've got a couple people, but they're still just not 100% convinced. They're not sure. And I want you to be sure. I don't want you to be sure. I want you to be calling me going, thank you. Thank you for marking that down so much because I was able to get it. Who else is getting Grandita right? You can't even rob a museum to get one that I know of. If you know where one is in a museum, I might just have to travel there to see it. But would you even need to? You can buy one and get one and look at it every day. You can wear it every day, enjoy it every day. This is so good. We're going to take it even lower. I mean, I shouldn't, but I am. I want to make this happen. Who wants it? 19, 18, 17, 16.99. Now we're talking. Okay, now we got some value going. Should we make it even better? I'm still getting the maybes. Maybe. Yeah, I'm on the fence. Not for much longer. And this is where if you haven't dialed in, you still got just as good a chance as anybody if you dial right now. Because it's not even $16.99, $15.99. I am discrediting the stone. I'm pricing it like it's a quartz or a basic topaz or a what have you. I mean, it's even if it was a diamond, even if it was a, let's face it, if that was a yellow diamond, this is really, I mean, we're talking something more rare here than even a fancy color of diamond. So to get this for less than $15.99, well, let's just do it. Make it $14.99. That's it. First caller, let me know. $14.99, and I'm just going to give it 60 seconds, Tony, and I think that'll do it. I think that in 60 seconds on the air, okay. Are you, Keon, you thinking about it? Okay, so you got it. Sold. Congratulations. It's gone. Bye-bye. And that will go really well with the pink diamond wonder ring we have. Anyway, I have a pair of Madagascar. We're going to stay in Madagascar for a moment and show you Madagascar diamantoid garnets. Yeah. 111-6771. They're rounds. No, they're cushions. Oh, wow. That's crazy cool. They are cushions. Even rarer. We usually see diamantoids in rounds. We got an upgrade. It's a carat 62, so they're 81 points a piece, so we got a good size. And for those of you that are going to poo-poo them because they're not Russian, because that's what we usually see. If you're going to say, oh, I don't want that, and that's okay. If you want Russian, that's one thing. But let me tell you, those are beautiful, beautiful colors of stones. And I say colors because it's green primarily, but it's got a little bit of that blue. It's like a blue secondary undertone. We only have one pair. So I would recommend dialing in on the early side. It's a carat 62 total, 81 points each, and then you have 20 points in VS diamonds around them. And we're going to come in close because no matter where the diamantoid hails from, you're going to get stunning, let me refocus for you, there it is, right there. You're going to get stunning dispersion. That is what this stone does no matter what, no matter where it comes from. You get dispersion like that. And it's a centered post, and it's a butterfly backing, and you can wear them square like this. Did I lose focus again? Hold on, I didn't even touch it. Let's see. This wheel's got a mind of its own these days. The wheel has a way. If it moves, then we get out of focus. Take a look, though. There you have it. Yellow gold only. Good news is you don't see a lot of the gold. It's all about the stones. You can actually set them more at an angle where you have a point going each and which every way, like northeast, southwest. Let me measure them for you, and we need one caller. And be a believer tonight. Be a believer in the values. It's the way you got to do it. You got to call in early if you want anything tonight, because this is going to be how it works. And I'm putting it more of an angle because you obviously see it squared off there sitting on the wheel. When you do put them an angle, it gives you a little more height overall to the earring itself. There it is at 3/8 of an inch. If you do it that way, it's going to be a little bit shorter if you leave them more squared off. I'll show them on the ear next. They stay in the yellow gold. There's one big discount coming your way. And yes, they did start at $88.99. Now tonight, it's a different price. And it's a better price. I say different. Immediately, my brain thinks, shouldn't it be more? Because they're really super rare. So maybe that $88.99 should go more like $12,000. No, that's not the way you guys like it. So I like to do what you all like. So instead of 88, look at that earring. Gorgeous, isn't it? And I just like them angled a bit, so that's how I'm putting them up there. Again, butterfly backing comes with it, centered post, so you can kind of rotate them as you wish. But it's not even 8,000, 7,000, 6, 5, or 4. Forget about it. We're blowing out jewelry tonight. Take another look close up, see what they're all about, and we're going to make them better than even $3,000 or $2,000. And this is just one of the most beautiful, I think, duality of color you can get in a demontoid, and they're all super rare, and yet you're getting great clarity out of those stones, which is a challenge to get out of any source of this really, really rare garnet, really the king of rarity when it comes to the garnet family. And they're not even $19.99. Blow them out. We'll make them $1,888 for one caller, one immediate collector, and that'll still work really well. If you are lucky enough to have some Russian demontoid in your collection, let's say a ring, or something to that effect. Maybe it's a necklace. Oh, speaking of, I have a necklace with Russian demontoid tonight. So let me just flash it really quickly so you can see how it'll work back, so that you can think about getting either this pair of earrings or think about this necklace that we have here for you. And do you see how as we go from the earrings to the necklace, look at how beautiful and bright and how great a match those would be together. So that's the Russian demontoid necklace coming up in a little bit, and it's the full necklace. Easy to wear, easy to gift, all of that. Let's go back to our wheel, see who's got them at $18.88 for the Madagascar demontoids. And then we're going to show you, I do have a brand new diamond pendant that's quite large, kind of a medallion style. We've got, gents emerald that's new, a super, super, super clean emerald for the guys. I mean, you got to see it. Because I can say really, really clean, and you're still thinking, yeah, but there's always going to be something. This stone? It's tough to find a flaw. Let's see who's got our demontoids. Madagascar demontoids, earring, matched, great sizes, just light 1 carat. Stones in each ear, they're special. They're here. Let's just flash this. Hello, gentlemen. Are we thinking about a bright, clean Colombian emerald? Because this is about as clean as it gets. And we're giving you the loop look. The loop, kind of like if you had the loop to your eye in real life, and we're looking at that stone, but look at that clarity when that lights up. This is a men's ring or a ladies' ring if you like a lot of gold, more squared off style, mid-size gents scale piece. 1602 is the number, and a carat 19. Now we're in the different variety greens here, but look at how clean green emerald machine, and it's a carat 19. Oh, that was one more rhyme in there. Should we try it again? The carat 19. Clean, green, emerald machine. Okay. So we got the carat 19, 51 points in diamonds, and a finish under gallery as well. Oh, look at that clarity through the back. That tells you the story right there, does it not? Great clarity, great size, great finishing. Let's blow it out. That's my job tonight. Make sure the jewelry sprouts wings and flies out of here. That's what we're doing. So let's take a look on the hand, because this is one huge emerald, should not be this low. $59.99 price tag is right here. Look at this. That's the ring, $59.99. I just don't know, after being 78 minutes into this Wednesday, I'm not sure if that's going to do it. And this is what we do instead to make sure it goes. Look at that size. Now, obviously, I'm talking about the size of the ring. The ring size is dependent on what you want and what you need. This can also, for that matter, well, we really request that it stays in the yellow gold, but again, if you really need in white gold, let us know. We love our emeralds in the yellow gold. It looks fantastic. I'm going to make it a lot more affordable, and this is not the easiest thing to do in a gent's ring. You need a bigger stone to start. It's this transition of the double row in diamonds and how they taper down the sides and how they make that curve, and then they continue to go up over that more plateaued front, and then continue to frame the stone. That really makes it, it's one of my favorite aesthetic men's rings we do. And again, doesn't have to be only exclusively for the gentleman. Can easily be worn by anybody really, as long as you like a lot of, gold weight. Are we ready? I hope so. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. And I'm looking at how much incredible jewelry we have even from hour number 1. Ooh, anything you want to ask about, please do. This has got to go. So I need to make it a lot more affordable than $59.99. Send it on out. Let's make it $2,900. You know what? Instead of $29.99, let me go even lower. Let's take it an extra step here and make it $28.88. First caller only. And when I look at the number of requests we get for gentlemen's emeralds, and they're hardly ever here, and now we bring one and it's priced like that for a size like that it's so good. So $28.88 on that one, let me know. And then do we have, can we just, whenever you, oh, do we have it? Okay, oh, we're waiting on something, okay. So then we're gonna show you, also we have this really, really special pink zircon tonight. Yellow diamond is here, of course. I have wheels, oh my goodness, we have wheels. Good thing these wheels are gonna take about 60 seconds because there are a few I've gotta get to. And this is just where we put a whole bunch of rings together and make them really, really, really affordable. So let's do that right now. We're gonna start with this very large turquoise, lots of diamonds as well with this really beautiful square cushion cut. We do have the stunning emerald cut kunzite, which is right here, and that is always really popular. Then I have a gold quartz. Look at this. Gold quartz has been exceedingly popular. Cannot keep them in stock. And this has such a great pattern to it. Then it's in this elongated kind of clover style setting. And then we go to the rarest of them all, really, which is saying something because everything up there is rare. But let's take a look. I'm going to put the turquoise up front, and this is our Windsor sapphire. And it's very distinctive because it's got blues and reds, and it's a bit split, actually, so it's really intriguing. It's not just like, see how that's done? It's like the upper 2/3 are a true blue. Usually we see more purple. This is really blue sapphire meets fuchsia red. So right on the border of sapphire and ruby there. That's out of one mine in Tanzania called the Windsor Mine. And this wheel, I know, you're probably thinking it's 20 minutes into the hour, and what is she doing putting up like the $69.99 wheel? But that same thing, they got to go. There are 4 one-of-a-kinds here, and they truly have to leave us right now. So we can't be messing around at $69.99. We got to do better. We got to go lower. And if you want a kunzite, I'm going to walk you through carat weights here because this is the carat 11 Windsor. Big size in an emerald cut stone. Then we have the 418 in the kunzite emerald cut. Look at all that saturated purple, blue, and pink. Then we go over here. This is the turquoise. That's a 417 Sleeping Beauty square cushion cut. Lots of diamonds too. And then we go finalize with our beautiful gold quartz, 24 karat pure gold running through a quartz gem, a carat 70 in size, 78 points in diamonds there. And that is our wheel. They're not $69.99. We need to move them in quickly. The only gold restriction, there are 2 actually. It's the Windsor sapphire in the back, stays in yellow. The turquoise in the front stays in the white gold. Everything else, which means the kunzite and the gold quartz that are on your left and right, respectively, they can be changed. Here's what we're going to do. We got to blow them out. We got to get 4 pieces, and they're fabulous. We got to get them out the door. We got to send them out fast. So we're going with the fabulous 4 and fast because that's where they go maybe, but go slowly. We got to make sure they go out quickly. Let's make it easy. Make it happen. If you like any of the 4, call me now because those that are waiting do miss out. That's the rule. If you wait too long, even if you wait for the price tag, which I know seems like the logical thing to do, well, I don't know if I want it until I see the price, call early. be in there in advance, be ready to go. Then when the price gets down to it, then you're there to say yes. Take a look at all 4. Let's get them home right now. Not even, oh, I hate to do this on such high-end pieces, but we got to move them fast. We have 2 more wheels after this one in the show. So we got to make sure these all go. And you know what? There's only one way to do it. And you got to call me. And to entice you, since nobody's on the phone lines yet, we're going to make this a whole lot more affordable than even half off, which is $3,500 still. We're going to take them a lot lower than that. But all you got to do is dial. Trust me, they're going to go. It doesn't hurt to call in. It doesn't hurt at all. It's the difference maker between getting your favorite and not. So this is the time to do it, and yet you're not even paying $35 or $25 or heck, $1,500. Not a one of them is going to be that price, and we cannot keep gold quartz here. This is what everyone's asking for. That's got one of the bigger diamond weights we've seen recently with the gold quartz at 78 points. This turquoise has a lot of diamond weights, 65 points. Then you've got the kunzite, perfectly framed with one halo of white diamonds right there in all that gorgeous. That is the emerald cut. That is one of the top requested cuts to see. And then the Windsor sapphire, and nobody's at $1,500. Well, faced with the idea that we might have to leave them here, unacceptable. So it goes lower. It's just as simple as this, guys. We have to take them even lower than even 15, 14, 13, 12, 1,199. They cannot be. We can't leave them here. Got to move every single one that we have. It's just that easy. All you have to do is call, and then you get your favorite. Simple as that. It could not be any easier. It could not be any more affordable. That's the beauty of these wheels. Do you realize that every time you see a little selection on a wheel, that means the lowest price possible is happening? You can't tune in on another day or another evening or another anytime. You can't see a better price. They're here on the wheel so that we can say goodbye to all of them. So it is a matter of get in now, or else you miss out. You're not going to get a better price. They're not even $11.99, $10.99, even $1,000. This is how we do it. Make them $9.99 a piece. Any one of the 4 you want. Unbelievable to get those under $1,000 to get in on values like this when those stones are big. And we're talking about some of our most sought after pieces like turquoise, like gold quartz, kunzite, and Windsor, all happening for $9.99. 60 seconds, please. And then we move right along. We're taking requests. We still have that Russian Montoy necklace to show you. Have a huge diamond medallion pendant that's brand new. Also have a really couple. Oh, I did bring out a very large tennis bracelet as well, 622. And this really is an illustration of the delay in the broadcast because suddenly the phones are going wild. Because suddenly we're all at home going, $9.99 for any of those. And when you call, we give you those carat weights again and I try them on for you. Remember, the 2 that are in the front and the back, they stay in the gold they're in. The other 2 can be changed. Yes, Tim, go ahead. Let's go. Here's the kunzite coming up on the hand. That's going to be item number 112-1564. It's a 418 emerald cut kunzite. Diamonds surrounding it there. That's going to be 46 points in diamonds around it. So really classic halo setting. But do you see how that just, it's ultraviolet. What it's doing right now is it's almost looking like it goes from tanzanite to like a really beautiful pink sapphire kind of color. I mean, you're seeing multiple. Out of an emerald cut, which usually gets lighter through the core middle, this is where it's just, look at that. That's from a distance, lower lighting. You get a neon stone in lower lighting, you see what happens. It gets even better, it gets even brighter, and there's nothing like an emerald cut. Trust me when I tell you. $9.99, let me know who wants the kunzite. Any gold on that one. Gold quartz at $9.99. The big turquoise is a 4 carat plus. So we got 4 plus, 4 plus. And then we've got that beautiful gold quartz. That's also a carat 70. The Windsor's one of our larger Windsor's. That's a carat 11. Let me know if you want any of those 4. We got to move. Just like that. We got to move. I got to melt those down. That's the thing. We're at this stage of the game here in summertime when the prices drop so low. If anything stays beyond the show, do you know they don't go back in the vault? They go to our jewelry manufacturing, and they go to basically where they're going to be. The stones are going to be deset, and then the gold is melted down. That's what's happening. At this point you can't keep it around. If it's going to last at $9.99, what are you going to do? Bring it back at a higher price on a later date? No, that makes no sense. So when it's here and offered at the very, very lowest it can, like this is right now, take them while they're here because you don't even get to see them again. even if you ask for it in the future, you're going to go, oh, what do you mean it's not there? It's available, right? And then it's gone because it's already gone. Take a look. Let's see what we got. Any other questions on that wheel before we go? Okay, let's move on. So we do have a very, very impressive chameleon. I think that's what a lot of you are waiting for, the collectors out there. Big chameleons coming up. We have a really special tanzanite. I've had it twice in recent weeks, and yet it's still here. So we have to do something really crazy on this Wednesday night to get our big 10 karat 02 out the door. Do you remember this one? It's the big one with the huge diamonds on the side. Yes, this one is coming up tonight, and we're going to finally get this one home. And that's got those really big pear shapes and marquise cuts on the side. So really important piece there. We still have the chameleon wheel. Rubies are here. Make requests too. We'll bring out anything you'd like to see, anything at all that we can bring out. Okay, so Tim, are you verifying on anything on this wheel? Nope. Okay. Jess, nope. Good. All right, so we are done. Or do we need to see these like one by one by one by one? Because I really have a hard time making our fabulous jewelers melt these down. Just too much labor to put into it. When you could have them at your home for $9.99 a piece, that's really special. Look at that, turquoise. Here's our gold quartz. That is one of the more, can I just zoom in on this? If you want it just for the gold quartz, item numbers 112, 1621, I just want to come in and look at the pattern because this really has that distinctive veining of not just the gold, but also the quartz itself. And look how pretty that is. So very distinctive. It's got that 24 karat gold that's really throughout the stone. It's going to be a carat 70 in the stone size. And then you also have the 78 points in diamonds. And can't usually keep these around for $3,000, let alone $9.99. So carat 70 on the stone in the center, 78 points in the diamonds. Tim, did you take the kunzite? Okay, so we're verifying in the kunzite. We will show this one I just wanted to get in close because the patterns are so cool with these. I really wanted to show you up close and personal what that's all about, to see that pattern, to see that really distinctive stone. It's a little more elongated oval, so they put in the more elongated kind of oval setting, which looks like a kind of like a clover that's been stretched, and really cool look there. So let me know on that one. Yeah, do you have this one? All right, so Keon's got that one. That one actually can be changed in the gold, although I like it in the yellow. And then here's the close-up on the kunzite, which was verifying just a moment ago. We'll see who's got that. That was item number 112, 1564. That's that big 4 karat 18. And it does have 46 points in diamonds as well. And then we have the turquoise. You got to see this one. Stays in the white gold. 112, 1068 is the turquoise. This is going to be the 417 turquoise sugar loaf cut or square cushion or antique cushion. Any of those names are interchangeable. It's a 418 with 46, actually 417 rather, with 65 points in diamonds. So $9.99 stays in the white gold. Look at all those bigger diamonds down the sides as well. And then you've got that trillion. Did you need any help, Keon, with that? Like an item number? Because it was quick, right? It was 112, 1621. You got it. And any gold you want on that one. All right, and true to size, of course. Let's get a move on. We got some more on the way. You have a yellow diamond deal for you too, and the chameleon wheel will do that in just about 15 minutes. So you won't have to wait much longer. And then I have a museum piece right here and now. Oh, and by the way, here's the Windsor. Here's a quick look at the Windsor up close. Just trying to make sure we don't have to melt anything that we don't need to. That's the Windsor where it's, I would say, 75% blue. And then the other 25% has a little more pink. And then maybe at the very, very, very base, there's a little bit more of that blue border there. It's a really spectacular Windsor. It's a carat 11. Item number is 1119850. And I obviously haven't done my job to explain how rare this is. If you are looking at this just as a sapphire, I think that helps. If you look at it from the perspective of what would a carat 11 sapphire be on its own, especially in an emerald cut, which is a rarer cut, there's only one source in the world. I know we only debuted these a few months ago, so I want to make sure, just even if you're not interested in the piece, just so you know what it's all about. This is Windsor Sapphire. It comes out of a mine in Tanzania, and I'll try to make this brief. Basically, it is a sapphire that is discovered and found with two colors in one. Sometimes it's two colors of sapphire. Sometimes it's a sapphire and a ruby combination. This is really, I would say, sapphire blue, and then that really beautiful, like a real intense pinky fuchsia. Not quite red, but really hot pink. 30 points in diamonds, really truly rare. Collectors go crazy for this. You should read the forums online about collectors that are trying so desperately to find one, to see one, to even, obviously, they don't even want to necessarily buy one. They know that's going to be tough. They're just looking to see one on display in a museum and can hardly find one. So this is really, really rare material. Take a look at it. We'll give you a great $9.99 look at it. Yeah. Oh, okay. And any reason? Oh, okay. Which earring did they get? Oh, the hoops. Okay. So let me remind everybody that we just had a swap. So if you were thinking about the Morganite ring with the 2 heart shapes, that has come back. So let me pop that in for a look, because I know there were people we turned away. Which one do you need, Allison? Oh. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. This is it. This is the, just a little recap here, 112, 212. That is the Morganite ring. Just want to give it 30 seconds. They swapped it out for something else. So this is the 424 of heart shapes together. There are 2 set together with point to point in the middle, and then the diamonds around at 35 points. That was $9.99 tonight. So just a little recap. I know we turned a lot of you away on that one. So that is now getting a second chance. So let us know quickly. It's a one only, and if you missed it on the hand, I will show that to you so you can get another look at that. But it's a nice, really wide east-west. I mean, it goes all the way across the hand as far as the size. So it's going to go really across, not the hand, the finger, and as you wear it. But I want to show it. It is rose gold only, so that one's going to stay in the rose gold. And then we have this fabulous idea, which shows you how pretty it is. Remember, I had it paired up with the pink diamond wonder ring. Debuting on Sunday. Reminder, mark your calendars, make sure you're with us. Pink Diamond Wonder Ring will be debuting on Sunday afternoon. That is this Sunday. It is the 13th of August. Make sure you're with us. Those shows start at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That is noon Central. That is 1 p.m. Eastern. So heads up on that, because it's going to be a one day only. I don't even know if it's going to last 60 seconds, to be honest, with the limited quantity we have. So $9.99 the double Morganites. Let's see if maybe Tim's got that one. We're checking to see right now, stays in the rose gold, but any size you need. All right, big, big, big chameleon wheel coming up. We're doing some tremendous discounts on chameleon diamonds. Tell your collector friends. Tell anybody who's a fan of fancy diamonds. We're going to bring out collector's chameleons that are all labeled as fancy diamonds that, of course, change color. We'll bring those out. I have a museum star sapphire first. Hey, operators, yell it out if you've got the Morganite, because we do only have the one there. I know it's the second time. Yeah, do you have the Morganite? Windsor? You got it. Do you need the information again? Okay, so the Windsor Sapphire is going to be item number 1119850. Yellow gold only on that Windsor. On that one, Tim. Thank you. Morganite, who's got it? Okay, so we're still verifying on the Morganite second time around. All right, let's take a look at this new museum blue star perfect. Ha! This is the most fabulous blue star sapphire we've ever had. Oh, I just looked. I'm shocked right now. I thought, I've seen a couple star sapphires lately that have had this really important word associated with them. This one is as well. Item number is 1121619. It is not only massive in size, it is not only a true cornflower blue, but this is a 3 carat 49 round star sapphire that is completely natural, unheated, untreated. You know how rare it is to get any sapphire that is unheated, untreated. Oh, by the way, the Windsors are, which just sold. The Morganite dual hearts, still waiting for that to find its home again. The only thing tougher than selling fine jewelry live on TV once is selling it twice. That's the only, but we'll do it. We'll do it. But here is the fabulous, are you taking the Morganite? What is she doing? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sean, are we allowing that? Sean, who is it? Wait, is she swapping back now? She's getting it in addition to the hoops. Never mind, the heart-shaped Morganites are gone again to the same color. You know, Sean, you have to tell her she's a girl after my own heart. That's exactly how you shop jewelry. Just, you get it. You know you're going to be, right? You know if you love it, you're going to love it. So you just, yeah, if you can't decide, you get them both. I know. You only live once, guys. You only live once. I can justify any purchase all day long. Now, Will, you have a serious collector out there. Do they want to know the diamond weight? Because those are really big diamonds, too. And you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 huge, round, brilliant diamonds that total a carat 09. And I'm going to get you a carat weight on each and every one of them because this is major. I am so glad they're on the phone lines ready to go. They're almost 8 points apiece. What's up, Tim? Hi, Lynette. Did she get the Windsor? Woo! Lynette, way to go. I'm so thrilled for her. She's going to love that stone. She's now a collector. Well, she, I think, already is a collector. She's reached collector status already, right, Lynette? You're good. You're good. Hey, Tim, you got to tell me who that is. You got to tell me. I like how she shops. Yes? No, I was talking to him. Sorry. Did I say Tim again instead of Sean? Sorry. Yes, Keon. No! Stop, you guys. Don't make me sell everything twice. Gold quartz is back. They're messing with me now, Tony. They're messing with me. They're like, let's just see if she good, but like, let's see if she real good. Can she sell everything 2 times, 3 times? But Will, do you have someone thinking about this? Because we're being patient. I appreciate that because I got pieces coming and going faster than I can say star sapphire. But let me try it on for you. Those are almost 8-point diamonds each. They're big, VS, round, brilliant. This is just the hot stuff here, guys. This is just the hottest. This is not what they typically look like. So let me just make that clear. If you think you've seen other blue star sapphires before, they're usually more gray, more washed out, more muted. This is a bright cornflower, amazing blue. And Will, since I love that they're on the phone line so early, now they're going to understand that it's valuable no matter how cheap I price it, right? Because this is what it's supposed to be, Will. I'm just going to show it to you plain as day. There it is, $69.99. The star is magnificent. I'm going to go ahead and block one of these lights here. So poof, there goes that 1 star. There will be 2, and then there will be 1. It just matters how many light sources you have on it. Sean, you're thinking about it too? Okay, so we got 2 people talking about it. This is 1 ring, and it's remarkable. It really is. And I am going to make it a remarkable value because it's not even $69.59, $49. It's not even $39.99. You see, it's supposed to be $7,000 with those really enormous round brilliant diamonds around it. Hey, Will. Can I make it even more affordable? And they're not even going to stick around to see the final low? Huh? Are you laughing at me, Tony? And I can hear you through the control room laughing at what is transpiring tonight? I keep telling him I don't think I need to be here on Wednesdays. I think I need a weekend. But I'm here. I'm here. You can't keep me away from shopping. They're going to have to pay me to not come in. That's the thing. When I get to discount like this, Wednesday, Thursday, these discounts are good. This is not even, by the way, our shoppers left before they didn't want to stick around and see the final low. And granted, it was $69.99. This is not actually supposed to be happening, but it's happening because I gotta sell it. So here's what we'll do instead. It's not even $39.99. This is a massive. We've seen a couple really good star sapphires lately. We have seen some good ones, but color like this, size like this, unheated. The first couple we had, heated. It's fine. It's totally normal. But now we're breaking out these unheated stones that are so magnificent, and it's not even $39.99. First caller, collectors, this is your night. I'm going to make it $2,999. That's it. $29.99, 1 caller only. And that is for, I always have to say, what would happen if you were looking at a 349 blue sapphire that was a cornflower blue, that was a faceted stone with no asterism whatsoever, no phenomenal property, nothing? What would a 349 cornflower blue sapphire be on this show? What would it go for? And then we've got the up the ante in rarity here with an unheated 349 sapphire. So is the gold quartz still here, guys? It is still here? Is the gold quartz still here? It is? It is still here, or did you take it back, or is it here? It's here, or you took it. It's here? Okay, I'm going to show it again. And Sean, just to ask one more time, did you end up taking the morganite? Okay, so let's go ahead and recap the gold quartz again. So if anybody would like that $9.99 gold quartz, we're going to recap that as well, because again, we turn people away. So let's just go ahead and show it to you one more time. This is the gold quartz that we had for $9.99. The item number again is 112-1621. Just wanted to show that to you. 78 points in diamonds, fabulous gold running through that quartz, and it is $999. That was part of our wheel just a moment ago. So that one is here. Let's get to a fabulous tanzanite. Or, you know what, I was saying right at the quarter mark, we would do the chameleon. So I'm going to do that in 1 minute. We'll see who's got the gold quartz again. Let me try it on for you. And then we're going to show you the chameleon diamonds. It's a blowout on chameleon diamonds. And this has been a night about collector's gems. I mean, my goodness, we've had grandidierite go out the door way too cheap. We've had now star sapphire, which hasn't gone out the door yet, but is on its way. And then, you know, gold quartz here for $9.99. I mean, it makes no sense. Now we're going to take truly what I believe out of standing up here every night with you guys and every day and giving you values on rare. I don't think there's anything more rare that we bring that exceeds chameleon diamonds, which is where we're taking you next. So, Tim, you're verifying on this gold quartz? All right, so I think that's gone again. I'm going to start building this wheel. Never mind. Gold quartz, what's that? Something else. Okay. Jess, is that full moon back? Or did the full moon come back? Okay. Okay. She's my celestial touchstone over there. Okay. I'm going to build a wheel. Huh? Christine, did you have something to contribute? Oh, okay. Same question. Okay. You were wondering as well? Well, let's muse together. I don't know. Our whole city's on strike, so I don't even know. Like, you know, did you guys notice that? Like I mean, it's our whole city. Between the writers and the actors and now the city workers. We didn't even get our trash picked up today. Everybody's on, so the whole city's on strike here. So I don't know. It's a weird time. But take a look at this. This is cool. This is really cool. So far we have two. Let me give you two more options. So we can have a chameleon for one and all. I'm going to put this one right up front because that, I don't know if we've seen this before. Emerald cut, chameleon diamond, oval in a bridge, cushion cut, square. That is in rose gold. I'd say skip it. I'd say do a different gold color. And then, and we will. And then I have a really cool pear shape. So they're all very distinctive. They're always going to be different colors. That's part of the fun of selecting a chameleon diamond is that they're different colors to start. And then, of course, why is it called a chameleon? Well, there are different colors that happen based on different temperatures around that stone. All of our chameleon diamonds are GIA certified. So I have got a cert that not only tells you what chameleon is, what it's about, how it changes color, but it also details everything you could ever want to know about your diamond, like the millimeter size, the carat weight, the clarity, the colors. And I mentioned that because chameleon diamonds are not just one color. They're multiple colors. Usually they're multiple colors to start. Then they actually change to a different color that every bit, no matter what light it's in, no matter what temperature it's in, no matter what color it is, it's still a fancy diamond. It's really like a 2-in-1 fancy diamond. It's multiple colors in one. So this is about as super special in the world of collectability as it gets because, you know, even our pink diamonds that are certified don't usually have that word fancy. That word means something. It means something. You're talking about an upper echelon level of super exotic, high quality diamond. These are all graded for clarity. Not that I'm going to tell you something, to be totally honest with you. These are not sizes of diamonds where you're going to see a lot of inclusions. So if you look at it and go, it's SI, I don't know if I want that. Don't take the clarity. You know it's there, so it's actually detailed for you, but that's for your knowledge. That doesn't mean that an SI stone is going to be dirty. It doesn't mean it's going to be riddled with all kinds of inclusions. It just means that we have gotten every detail you could ever want to know about your stone. That cert comes with it. That's what you're looking at here, these GIA certs. Every single one of them that we offer has one. And then they have been able to witness it change from one color to another. How do you do it? Temperature. It's heating. This is room temperature. They're going to look some semblance of green, golden, blue-green, what have you. Then when they change, they go to a golden, yellow, orange color. This is where it is super high priority though, because out of the four, each and every person out there is going to have one that they like the best. One that they, whether it's the stone shape, the color, or the mounting, or hopefully all of the above, it's going to be the one that's really like your little gem soulmate, right? It's the one that's made and meant for you. That's what's so critical here. These are the four that are in this size range. You've got basically, they're all, 3 of the 4 are going to be over a half carat, 1 is just under. So it's a 43 pointer is my oval, that's the smallest, but then we have a 51 and we have a 54 and we have a 50 pointer. I'm gonna walk you through them all. This is so major. Take a look at this. I don't want you to wait because otherwise you're gonna miss out. And I cannot believe we're seeing an emerald cut. That I don't recall being on the air before. And come on in on the early side because they're not gonna stick around because there's a blowout price. We're changing the gold. They're saying rose gold only. Listen, that's never gonna sell in rose gold, I don't think. Okay, I just don't believe it. So I know, seriously, one of our biggest collectors just said to me, you're killing me tonight with this show. It's all the rarest stones in the world. I know, this is like, forget about what's new Wednesday. It's what's rare Wednesday is what this show is. It is all about the rarest of the rare. It is, and I could not be more proud. And how about these values? Now, before you think, and I'm gonna walk you through these carat weights, this is the 50 pointer here in the emerald cut. I still cannot believe we have an emerald cut. And again, these are kind of once in a lifetime deals, and look what that does. Gleams of golden and blue and green together. That's a 50 point exactly. Then we go up to the 51 pointer. That'll be the pear shape that's in the back center. 51, my largest up here, drum roll please, is the 54 point cushion cut square. Brilliant cut right there. I'd say they're saying rose gold only. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say do it in white or yellow, whatever you prefer. This is the one that's slightly, you would never know it by looking at it. It's got a nice elongated oval shape, but that's gonna be the one that's just slightly under half carat. That is the 43 pointer. In the bridge, lots of diamond weight. That one's gonna have a lot of diamond weight as well as the left side. You let me know which one you like before you think, I've seen those before and they were $12,999. That's before. Actually, I'm sorry, they weren't all $12,999. Two of them were $12,999. The other two were $13,999. None of that applies tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time when your TV on, even when you have the best values in the world day after day after day, there comes a time when pieces, when you have to release them, when they have to go from us to you, our house to yours, our collection to yours. This is that day for these half carat-ish chameleon diamonds. I'm going to show you the cert on any one of them. As always, we'll get you the carat weights. They are so rare. I have, again, tonight, demontoid, grandidierite. I have corner rupings to show you. We don't have anything that is any more rare than what's on this wheel. There is nothing. You are sitting atop the mountain. This is the pinnacle of rare, exotic gems, but it's diamonds. It's two different colors of diamonds in one. This is not to be missed. And before you call in, when you hear sold, 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 don't wait because they will go. I've been selling every chameleon virtually that we've had here for years. It is seldom that one comes around that's ever discounted below 10. These all will. They're significant sizes. Just FYI, if we have a 50 point pink diamond here, it's over $10,000. These are far more rare than a pink, far more rare than a blue, than a green, than a yellow, than an orange. Champagnes, oh yeah. Fawns, oh yeah. These are far more rare. It's two fancy colors in one. And everybody's sitting back going, yeah, but all I'm looking at is $13,000. Forget about it. They're not going to be. Watch this. It is amazing. This is where, again, you pick your mounting, you pick your stone, pick whatever you want, but you got to dial in because they're not even going to be $10,000. There's $3,000 saved right here, right now. They're not even going to be $99.99. You tell me which one you like. We'll show it on the hand. We'll show you the cert that goes along with it. This is the deal. This is the day. I would not be surprised if we have a collector come in and take all four. They are that collectible. And you are going to spend, ooh, you're going to end up spending. Truly, guys, I don't want to give it all away, but you could get, like, this is like not a buy one, get one, but this is like a buy one, get two, maybe get three for free. If I take this low enough, they're going to be, truly, somebody should just take all four. Truly, if you know how collectible these are, I am so smitten with that emerald cut. That's that 50 point SI1, 35 points in diamonds. Here's that big, big, big 54 pointer. It's a VS stone. So if you do prioritize the clarity, go there. That's a VS. So is this one. This oval is a 43 pointer. That's also a VS grading. It's a VS1 as well. So you've got the two on the sides, left and right VS1s. And that is a major diamond weight. The bridge is 82. This ring with the double halo, that is 88. Then you go with the emerald cut there. That emerald cut is the 50 pointer 35, and then we've got the chameleon pair in the back, 51 points with that scroll work of diamonds. Nobody's on the phone lines because they're still $99.99. Got to do better. I'm just going to blow these out. We're going to take the price tag they should have been tonight. I'm going to go ahead and discount them even further. I can't wait. I can't have them stay here. They can't stay here another day. This is our day that we are dedicating to getting all 4 of these out of here. So instead of $9, $8, $7, $6, or $5,000, they're not. We are looking at such a value here. Half caraters, most of which are above. One is a little under. They're not even $5,000. They're not $49.99. Nowhere else are these existing or available at a price tag like this. I don't know where else you find one at all, let alone at a price tag that is discounted to this way. They're not even $49.99. I'm making these downright cheap. And FYI, we've already passed the point they should have been tonight. Tonight they were slated to go at $69.99, ultimate discount, the rock bottom low. We're taking them even lower just to make sure they all go. I can't leave them here. We can't leave even one. They can't stay. This is where they've got to go, and nobody's doubting it. This is where, again, this is go time. This is the moment you make them yours. Otherwise, what are we going to do? Melt them down. There are museums lined up that want to have these stones on display loose in those beautiful, you know, those bulletproof little cases with the spotlights right above them. That's where they should be. That's where they belong. But they're diamonds. They're still diamonds, so they're durable, the 10 on the Mohs scale. So you wear them every day. You enjoy them for life. Put it on every day. Watch how they change when the heat environment, like when you put this in a hot car on a hot day, what I see, I follow these car blogs because I'm a car nut. I love cars. I love exotic cars. One of my favorite blogs in the world. They just did a whole thing on somebody was putting a cookie sheet of cookie dough in the back of their car on the hot summer day, and they were baking cookies in their car while they were at work. So, and I realized they didn't get to 350 degrees, but they used that edible cookie dough and they got up to like 170 degrees in the car. So they had beautiful warm cookies when they got in their car after work. So that's where you put your chameleon, because when the car heats up on a summer day, you're going to come back to your chameleon that is going to be a totally different color than it is in room temp. And it's not $49. They're not even going to be $39.99 a piece. It is the blowout of all blowouts. I can't even price white diamonds like this. True story. Can't do it. Watch this happen, because instead of $39.99, they're going even lower than that. That's not it. We're blowing them out. Happy Wednesday. This is the ultimate in collectors' gems and jewelry, and yet it is not even $39.99. Take them all. Take one. Take what you can. Look at the different colors you get out of each and every stone. And for example, look at the cert on this emerald cut, and I'll take them even lower if I have to, and it looks like I have to. So the emerald cut is going to be, look at that. But how do they list it? Look at all the colors they list. Fancy gray, yellow, green. It's got those beautiful lights, sheets of color, SI1 material. The only inclusions you have are on the very, very, very outside edge of the stone. There's a whole section here at the bottom of every cert that tells you what a chameleon, everything I just explained, but in the GIA verbiage there. And it's not even $39.99. Blow them out. Let's make them $3,888. Anyone you want, 60 seconds, and we move. They all should be gone. They're the ultimate collectors. And did you notice how those certs say fancy? Every single one of them says that. These are natural diamonds. They don't, GIA, the experts there still don't understand how or why they do what they do. But we know that they change color, so it gives you in this one, for example, this is the pear shape, fancy deep brown, green, yellow, SI2. All the same verbiage here about what a chameleon is. Then you've got, I'll show you the cert on the others as well. That was the pear shape. Then let's go to that really, the bigger stones here. That 54 pointer that we have that's so amazing. Take them all, guys. Take them all, $38.88. You could get all 4 for what you're really supposed to pay approximately for 1. Take a look at this. There's the cushion cut. VS1, this is the 54 pointer, that's the largest up there. It's the cushion square that also has the really big diamond weight, and that's a VS2. And all the stones are also GIA inscribed, so your cert number from GIA is inscribed on the inside interior of the stone as well. You've got this full, look at this diagram that shows you front and back of your stones as well. So that's $38.88 for your choice of. We'll move along. Got a lot to do, but only 1 hour to do it. So we'll start the hour here with something very special. And if you have any requests, please get those in. It's a big Wednesday night here, and we're so glad you're with us. And that's my chameleon deal. And we'll stop with the rare. Okay, I promise. I'll show you the common stones. Okay, who am I kidding? No, we're going to show you Blue Wing Black D at the top of the hour. We're going to show you a beautiful diamond tennis bracelet. We're going to show you pink zircon and Russian demontoid, and all of that is happening. But all you got to do is, if you have any favorites there, you let me know. That is such a specialty way to get fancy diamonds, multiple colors in one. And if those stay, I don't know what to tell you. It's a huge opportunity is what that is. That's how it boils down. It's just one of those opportunities that's just one of our best we've seen. And we've had chameleons. Usually they sell for $13, $14, just like these were slated to go tonight. They're not. We're doing better. We're making them affordable. Let's get to our top of the hour. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. It's Wednesday. We're live from Los Angeles, and this is, I'm barely live, but we're here. I'm still a little stunned there that those chameleons are here, but we'll carry on. We've got a lot to show you. Your requests are welcome if you have any. I've got the tanzanite that's been here and been here and been here and been here. As much as I've discounted already, it's still here. So tonight we changed the game. We're going to do something wild here. I have a 10 karat 02 Blue Wing Block D for you. Get requests in if you have anything you'd like to see at all. You name it, we got it, I hope. So what we're going to do is bring out this big tanzanite. The reason this is a little bit more money typically, because I'm changing it tonight, but the reason is not just because it's a 10 karat. We've seen 10 carats here. The reason this one is so different is that this stone is 10 carats plus, but it has really, really, really big diamonds. Diamonds that should be, quite frankly, center stones in engagement rings all over the country. And instead, we're giving you 6 of them in one ring to accent this gorgeous neon Blue Wing Block D. So this is how we start the hour. Should we give you one last look at the chameleons as I move them aside here? Let's take a last look. So any of the chameleons you like, stick around. We still have a Russian demontoid necklace you do not want to miss. There's the pear shape. Here's the oval. Love that saturated. If you like more green, go with the oval. If you want more of the blues and greens together, I would say that emerald cut is the most sophisticated way to go there. And then we also have the big cushion, which is the largest and the finest quality and the big diamond weight. So that's one that you're going to love there. If you want, also this is like it has the blues, the greens, and the yellows all together because it's such a bright, brilliant stone. It looks amazing. So let's get to the tansy coming up, and welcome, welcome again. Last hour's upon us here. So if you have any requests at all, anything you'd like to see, this is the time to let us know. But we're getting into Museum Reserve here in our 10 karat 02 oval. It's also 82 points in the diamonds. And you're going, oh, that's nothing. That's not a big deal. I've seen bigger tanzanites with bigger diamond weights. Well, again, we got to break this down because you have 2 big pear shapes and 1 big marquise on each side. So as we come in close, and 112-1383 is the item number. Now they actually only list pear shapes. So I'm wondering actually if they neglected to give a carat weight on, clearly there's a marquise in the middle there. I don't know if they just forgot about those. Because you see it, pear, marquise, pear. Same on the other side, pear, marquise, pear. All basically kind of tapering in to sit right up next to the sides of this oval. It's our 10 karat 02, and we have to discount it down. So if you've been admiring it, maybe you just, I mean, we've never done anything like this. I've had some 5,000 different pieces of blue wing, but we've never had anything with this big a diamond weight. As far as 6 stones, large individual stones, all the way on the sides. What can we do here to make it yours? I'm asking you sincerely, what can we do to get this a home? We got a whole pile of jewelry that needs to go to melt tomorrow. I don't like that. We don't want to do that. We need to make sure pieces go to you, not to melt. So here's what I'd like to do. What would you like on a piece that, yes, we know, well, $99.99, but this one was an upgrade because pretty much every Museum Reserve stone we have goes to $99.99 immediately. But then when you have the upgraded diamonds as this does, it gets a little bit more highfalutin. So this one was actually $13,999 when it started. We can neglect that and ignore it right now. But isn't it nice to know for somebody out there that wants to shop it, isn't it kind of fun to know that you're getting a $14,000 piece of jewelry that you're not spending $14,000 on? To me, that sounds exciting. To get a $14,000 piece of TVON, this is not retail. Ooh, no, no, no. This is like $2,800 a carat if you find block C material. Like $2,800, that's a $28,000 stone if you're shopping regular material and wholesale. That is not what we're looking at right now. We're looking at exclusively ours, literal best in the world, and we need to smack it down into some kind of price tag that's going to get it home. That's all we got to do. So instead of, oh shoot, look at this. I lied to you guys, and I never do. Look at this. That's the ring. I don't know why I was thinking 13. I'm going on memory, thinking my memory is just like a steel trap, and yet look at that. I was wrong. It's actually 14. So should we just skip it? I gave you the impression that it's only a $14,000 ring when it's actually a $15,000 ring. $14,999. Let's help you out. Anybody love it? Call me. I will blow it out. Can we just, there. Oh, I see. It's right there, 14,000. There's my silly price, my memory not as good as I thought it was price. We're going to do better than 13,000. Call me if you like it. 10 karat 02. All those significant diamonds. I don't think they included the marquise there, but we're going to pretend they did and give you the carat weights accordingly. But $13,999 is too much. $10,000 is too much. It's still here at $99.99. So we know that from previous airings when I've said we got to give this a home. So instead of even being $10,000, we're going to make it a little bit more interesting here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. I'm going to let you price it. We're rolling the dice. Big time. And here we are fighting uphill last hour Wednesday night. You know what? Got to sell something. I'd like it to be this one. So instead of even $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, I'm going to put on the auction block, and we're not starting at $6,000 either. And I'm not starting at $5,000 either. This is how we do it. Take a look at this on my hand. We're going to start ultimately low. And I'm telling you right now, we're going to need some callers, and we're going to get them. Because it's one thing that I know to be true is no matter what day it is, no matter what ring it is, no matter what time it is in the day, let me tell you, when we start reducing prices on the very best tanzanite in the world, you recognize it. It goes. But let's again remind everybody how important this stone with those diamonds are, because if you break it down, those average out to be about 14-point diamonds each. They're all VS. They're still white diamonds. You get all the red flash and then some from that big 1002. And we're not going to start at $5. We're not starting at $45. Let's start at $4,000. And let's go there. Now that's a piece of jewelry. With those really high-end pear shape and marquise. The average size of engagement ring, center stone in the U.S., 25 points. Those are just shy of that. We have no open, so let's try something different. Because keep in mind, at $4,000, if those diamonds are free, and they're not free diamonds, because they're really special, but right now we're at $3.99 a carat. We're going to try something here. We're going to do something wild. And we're going to let you have it. And most importantly, it's going to get a home. That's all we really need to concern ourselves with right now, is getting this a home. One only specialty piece as it is. Let's go even lower. I'm going to make it $3,900 to start, because that is going to take this stone to a per carat it should never be. But the diamonds, that's the big difference here. We usually do diamond weights. It could be about 80 or a carat, but it's usually smaller stones, a lot of smaller stones together. That's not what this is. These are huge individual stones here. Figure on average 14 points or so a piece. That's major, that is significant. They're VS. We don't downgrade because they're bigger stones. We should, from an economic standpoint of how do we make this affordable. We're not downgrading the quality of the stones. The stones are still magnificent, clean. I mean, we're up close as you can get, and you see the clarity of those stones. You see the pop and brilliance they have. We're going in a $5 increment. It's $3,900 to start. Let's do it. Take a look at it. Let's see what we got. 30 seconds or so. How about 60? Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started here and move it on. Move it on out of here. That's the whole point. That's the whole purpose. That is what we're here to do. But that piece has been here at this point now like 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks longer than a tanzanite usually sticks around. So here's your chance right here, right now. We're going $3,900 to get it going. Let me know if you'd like to get it started. We have 40 seconds to do so. $39 to open, $5 increments. We've not seen that before. And yet you have got and you know what? It's such a big deal to hit the 10 carat mark too. It is. You know, we see a lot of big stones here, so that's not totally unusual. We'll see 5 and 6 and 7 caraters. Do you have an open? Thank you. Who do you have there? So it is going out to somebody, and it is at 39, and we do have the official open. And it's at $3,900 only. Less than $390 a carat. Free diamonds, free gold, free labor, free workmanship, and us delivering to you the literal best tanzanite the world has ever offered. One mine, one source. 39 is the bid, and you know what? I'm going to give it a final call. How about that for a power auction? You are, and I know we have collectors of tanzanite who don't just stop at one. They're looking for different sizes, different shapes, different styles of tanzanite. This is, I can tell you right now, even if you have 15 other blue wing block Ds, you do not have this style because this is the only one we have like it. And there has never been anything else we've done to this level of the white diamonds with it and around it, beautifully framing it. I mean, it frames it like you would have a traditional halo frame a stone, but it's the bigger stones and they're pointing in, which then really shows off the shape and the beautiful size of the tanzanite itself. We're only at 39. Now, this is, for the record, $5 increments are our lowest ever. We've not seen an increment smaller than that. So you have a really good chance, even if you're going, oh, I missed the open, I'm out. It's only $5 increments to perhaps put you as the winner. So that's really crucial to remember, first of all. But you've got this fabulous, we'll change the gold. If you want us to, we can change it to yellow gold, we can change it to rose gold, whatever you want. But it is going to somebody, so your last call, last chance, last opportunity to get this ring is right here, right now. And we give it, as we always do, 2 final minutes. So it's our last call for any bids. $39.05 is all we're looking for at this point. This is spectacular, spectacular value if you've ever seen it. And we know we can't get better than Museum Reserve. These are the stones that were put aside years ago. One bidder still. $3,900 is the bid. It goes to somebody. That caller right now is at 39. Let's give it 2 final minutes. 2 minutes and we sell it. It's going to be gone and never to be here again. That's the problem. So again, you got to call now if you want that big, big diamond weight around your tanzanite. It is now or never time. Now or never. Final minute 50. Jess, do we have any change at all or no? Same? Oh, okay. So, because we only have 50 minutes, I'm not sure where the show's going. It's going by awfully quickly. And we have tennis bracelets, and we have chameleons, and we have yellow diamonds, and we have corner rupines. So we've got quite a bit to get to. A lot of exotics. And I'm just going to blow out a Russian Demontoid necklace next. So don't go anywhere because we're a minute 25 away from bringing out my most important necklace here. And I'm going to make it very, very affordable. So I would recommend hanging out with us for another minute, at least, just to see what exactly I'm going to put together. Because desperate times call for desperate measures. You've heard that before. Well, guess what that's going to mean to you? It's going to mean Russian Demontoid that's practically free. So get ready because it's coming up in just about 55 seconds. This one's going to get a home. We know that. We'll see who's got it so far. Is it Alan? Am I right about that? Is Sean, did I hear that correctly? Is it Alan with an A? Okay. Just want to make sure I'm getting that right. Does he have any blue wing already in the collection? Any blue wing block D so far, or would this be a first? Okay, so last call, 20 seconds remain. Think it's going out? Well, we know it's going out. We just think it's going out at 39, which is a little frightening. But here we go, last call, last chance. So 10 seconds. And you might, if you like a Russian, I hate to tell you guys, but I'm going to stay rare here. We've been in that rare category all night long. This one is sold. Congratulations. Enjoy. Thank you so much. I'm going to do something a little wild here. I know we've been hanging out in the museum corner here most of this Wednesday. I'm going to show you one of the world's rarest stones. And you can never really pare it down to just one. So there's a lot of stones that fall into one of the world's rarest, several of which we've seen this evening. Oh, God, I just pulled this little stand out from my, no, it's nasty. I can't show that on that. Let me go with a hand here first, and then I'll go create a new display for you. Take a look on the hand here, and then I'll go find another way to display this. But this is Russian demantoid in a very, very, very big size. And it's got big diamonds around it. Notice about an inch away on either side, there's a big bezel set diamond. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the show. And I gotta get a stand here, so let me set this here for you for a minute just to peruse it. Gosh, that looks horrible. They just didn't give me a stand, so I tried to make one on the fly, and then it doesn't look all that good close up, and I'm really particular about that stuff, so let me just make a new one here, guys. I'm just gonna be, my Stanford engineer brother would be proud of me right now. Okay, I'm gonna make another stand, and let's hope this one looks better. Because you saw those diamonds that it has. You also saw the big demantoid. Okay, this is much better, I think. Let me just polish it up. We're going to go up close, and I'm going to set this up so you can see the close-up of the demantoid first. Much better. Thank you for bearing with me while I create displays. Add stage manager to my resume. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I've got a very special piece. Now, everything has changed. We had all kinds of grand aspirations when this show started at 7 o'clock Pacific time tonight. But as sometimes these summertime weeknight shows go, everything has to change right now, just because we got to move some jewelry, right? We want to be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And in order to do so, I'm going to have to move some jewelry despite being a weekday Wednesday night during the dead of summer. I'm going to zoom back just briefly here to show you those diamonds again, because this is a closer look at those two bezel set diamonds right there. Okay? So bezel set diamonds on each side. You've got a full adjustable lobster claw clasp and 16, 17, and 18 inches. So now that you've seen the diamonds, we're going to come back in and look at this true rock star of a Russian demantoid. I'm going to get you an item number, and I'm going to ask somebody, where's our tech guru? Is Andy around? Because I'm going to ask a big favor right now. I need to get in the computer system, and I need to eliminate and eradicate any idea of the cost, because I'm going to do something crazy on item number 0030. Okay, good. So I'm going to just have a little, because you know our computer system is such that when you place an order as an operator that's done manually, and if you type in a number that is the price I give and it's under the cost of the piece, it won't take it. It's like a little safety net feature, right? To make sure you're not selling things under cost. I'm about to do that. We're going to have a little bit of an amendment done in the computer system so that I can sell this piece to you right here, right now. You lucky, 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 lucky shoppers and collectors. I'm going to make a Russian demantoid price like you've never seen it before. And how big is it? Tiny, right? Nope. 10 points? Quarter carat? 30, 40, 50 points? Nope. It's a 65 point. 2/3 of a carat, round, brilliant Russian demantoid. We had some Madagascar stones earlier in demantoid earrings. They were beautiful. They were bright. They're rare. They're not as rare as Russian. That is still the original source ever was found in Russia. Nobody knew this garnet existed until they found it. And really, truly, it stands as the rarest, most specialty of all the demantoid categories, known for its brightest neon green. The Russian material has the brightest pop of color. It's a 65 pointer, and that doesn't stop there. It's 33 points in diamonds, and let's not forget it is a necklace. I am not selling you a pendant. I am selling you the complete, overall, finished. Anybody can wear it. You could gift it. Can you imagine gifting a Russian demantoid? My goodness. I've been gifting fine jewelry for 21 years now to friends and family members because that's what I do. That's my business, so that's what they expect, and I love to do it. But I got to tell you, gifting a Russian demantoid, I can honestly say I've never done that before. Not even to my dear mother who gets all the good stuff. She gets the really good stuff. I have never gifted a Russian demantoid. It's too darn expensive to gift Russian demantoid, even with, discounts and, great values we bring. I can't do that. You can gift Russian demantoid right now if you choose to. Now, I would say the #1 person on your gift list right now should be you, the jewelry and gem junkie collector, because this is so amazing, and where I'm taking it is so ridiculous. And by the way, Tony, we have to change that too. It's any gold you want. I'm not going to restrict them. I'm getting a piece under cost. My goodness, I don't want you to stay out because you don't wear white gold. That would be the last thing I want. I'm about to give you a better than cost price on a Russian demantoid and VS diamond necklace. I don't want gold keeping you out of this deal. Any gold you want, choose white, yellow, or rose. You don't have to worry about the length of the necklace because all 3 lengths are here. It's 16, 17, 18, wherever you want it. You're going to see it on the neckline. You're going to see it in every which way, but I need you to dial in if you think you might want one, and before you go, no, 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 honey, it's going to be $49.99. I don't want one. Don't tempt me. Let's do something crazy to where I make this. I know you know this stone. I know you know how rare and collectible and specialty it is. I know you know that's a big size. But we are going to take this to a level you've never witnessed before. Mark the calendar. This August 9th/10th on the East Coast is going to be a day to remember because you're not going to spend the $49.99 it rightfully should be. Do we have anybody thinking about it? One caller. Who do you have there, Tim? I want to shout them out because Christy is going to get one. Jess, do you have someone thinking about it? Who is it? I adore you guys who are ready, who believe in me, doing stupid things up here every night. You believe in me. You're like, that girl got that look in her eye. She crazy. She going to do something wild. It's late night Wednesday night. She going to go crazy on me, and I'm going to be there for it. Who do you have, Sean? Susan. Who do you have, Jess? I applaud you. Peggy, Susan, Christy, I applaud you guys. I don't know if we're going to have enough to go around for everybody who's going to want one. So come on in early because it's not even going to be, and this is an entire, let me take it away from the stand now. Show you on the hand, show you on the neckline, show you everything so you know if this is for you or not. Because you want to be able, when I get down to wherever I'm going, and I don't even know where I'm going. Don't ask your operators, they have no idea. All I know is that we shouldn't go under cost, and that's $41.73. I'm going to go, I have eliminated the cost in the system, guys, so I'm going to do this. Manual operators, we have to do manual orders on this. You have to manually input this. Whatever price I end up at, that is not going to be $41.73 or $39.99, we're going to have to manually input it into the system. Here's the adjustability and that super high-end clasp. It's a lobster claw clasp, so that's good. That's the premium clasp right there. And then do you see those subtle O-rings? 16, 17, 18 inches, so you can adjust it day by day, neckline by neckline, or if you have no idea because you're giving it as a gift and you don't know what she wants, well, you're all covered. So you've got 16 right up here, 17 right down here, 18 is just a little lower than that, wherever you want. But this is the size and scale you get from a distance away. It is stunning. You wear it every single day. How about layered with a diamonds by the yard? How perfect would that be given that you have bezel set stones set in this chain? The entire chain, diamond cut gold. So the links themselves have that gorgeous diamond cutting. So that means you're getting sparkle from the entirety of the chain, not just the diamonds that are set within it, not just the halo of pave around it, and you're not spending $39, $29, $19.99. And this demantoid goes with everything. Before you say, I don't wear green, wear it with boring brown. I just said to my mom today, I said, I never wear this color. Today I'm wearing it. Brown. I don't wear brown. It goes with brown. What else do you wear? What do you wear? Black, white, pink, red, yellow, green, orange. This goes with everything. Stripes, patterns, florals. It goes with everything. You are wearing one of the rarest stones the earth has ever given us. So wear it every day. The classic style allows you to do that. I'm going to go back up close to it and put it back on the stand here. And you know what I'm going to do? Even better than $1,999. This should never happen. You know that. 65 points is 2/3. Uh-oh, hang on. Didn't quite get in the stand there. This is not even going to be, oh my goodness, $19.99. Still too much. This is crazy good. Gift it. I am not going to even put a limit. You know what? I have a very limited quantity to go around, and we have about 7, 8 people now on the phone lines. So here's what I would recommend, and that never, ever turns from being any other way than centered up because the gravity of the piece keeps that piece centered at all times. You have a diamond station on either side, so that's symmetrical. We're going to give you a necklace. You wear it every day. The green is like you've never experienced. Even if you have really good emerald, really good demantoids from other sources, if you have speen, emerald, chrome diopside, savarite, Marilani Mint. This is a green that is very specific to Russian demantoid. No other gem in green gives you quite this color, quite this tone, quite this neon. And you know what? I'm going to keep on going. It looks like we have 6 confirmed. Sold, gone, done, confirmed, out of here. I have only 2 left. If everybody on the phone line gets 1, I have 2 left only. That does not leave a lot of extra quantity for those of you that haven't dialed in yet. So please, please, please start dialing, because it's nowhere near. I've decided where it's going. Good thing we got that cost out of the system. It's not even going to be 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. You can even get more than 1 if you want to be that rock star gift giver that gives somebody that you care about, that you love. You want to gift Russian demantoid. This is the time you can do it. You can make it happen. You can make it yours. But I would not rely on any other opportunity like this to do a price like this, because it's just not, it's not even fathomable. It's not even something you could even process. It's not even $15.99, $14.99, $13.99. 2 left, it looks like. That's all we've got. White, yellow, or rose. I am not limiting your gold color. You get whatever gold color you wear. I wouldn't even think it'd be crazy if you're like me and some days you're wearing yellow and some days you're wearing white. Maybe you want to get a white gold and a yellow gold. Maybe you want to get one of each. If I make it this affordable, you can, right? If it's $13.99, that certainly opens the door to more gold colors, to gifting, all of that. It's not even $13.99 or $12.99 or $11.99. We might be, we're getting busier on these phone lines. Don't wait to see the final price, because we're not there yet and it's going to sell out. I've been offering Russian demantoid for a long time. I even remember, you remember so many years ago, I worked with the Namibian demantoid owner, worked with him for many, many years, sold the stones loose on the air. I got to tell you, this is unheard of in any demantoid category at all. It's not even $11.99 or $10.99. I'm blowing this necklace out. This is an entire necklace. You get 18 total inches of solid gold, adjustability, high-end clasp, diamonds that are VS. All of that is happening, and you don't even spend $1,099. Take as many as you can. Get them because they are collectible, because they are rare, because they are special. All of those things, and they're not even $1,000. They're $9.99 while they last, but that's crucial because it looks like we have 2 left right now. So operators, will you let me know, because I got y'all counted in for 1, but maybe you're getting more than 1 because the price tag. Look at that price tag. Andy, thank you. I owe everything to you. Thank you for getting rid of that cost in the system. Otherwise, this would not be possible. That's a $5,000 necklace, and we are bringing it to you at, don't tell anybody this happened. We don't need, please don't put this all over social media, because people are going to watch this show on a rerun, like they're going to watch their recordings on their DVRs tomorrow morning, and they're going to see this, and they're going to call, and they're going to call me tomorrow night and go, I would like to order one of those. And guess what? It will not be here. We are not, this is not a available tomorrow opportunity. This isn't available in 10 minutes when it sells out. This isn't available next year or next millennium. This is happening right now. Take it while it's here. Jess, do you have 1? Okay, 1, Christine, 1. Let me count everybody in. 1, 1, and 1. So you got 1. So we are down to just literally 1 left right now. 1 left, that's it. You have an operator, we can get you right in. No wait time, we have an operator available to take your call immediately. So this is the one to get right here, right now. Do not wait. On 112, Andy, 112-1383, do we know who got that? I just want to say congratulations. Thank you. So I'm going to leave 1 left. After all that, we're going to leave 1 Russian demantoid VS diamond and solid gold necklace here. Well, listen, those early birds, they knew what's up. They got in, they got what they wanted, and now I'm going to show you a diamond piece too. I've got a huge diamond necklace. It's unlike anything we've ever had before. Sean, who got yours? I'm sorry, do you want to try it again? Oh, no, you don't even want to attempt it? Really? Spell it for me. Sue. Yeah. Allison, who got yours? Hi, Maureen. Christine. Hi, Sally. Okay, so let's go to it. We've got, I've got a really cool designer diamond piece here, all diamonds. All diamonds, all white diamonds. It's fabulous. Fabulous. Say it with me. Fabulous. I should probably use the same stand here, but you know, look at this. Wow. Hello. I love this piece. This is just cool. Let's show it to you up close. Last Amantoid necklace, still here. Still here if you'd like it. How about that? That's pretty special. And then we're going to show you something right now. Ooh, this diamond necklace is new. And look at the back, first of all. That is this is one I would wear reversed. I really would. I mean, you might see the bail there, but that's okay. I like this design. Very intricate undergallery, but I don't know. You got all those diamonds up front. Now, I'm holding it by the bail. So actually, there is an orientation to it, and it will sit like this. So when you actually see it from a distance here on the hand, you're going to see it where it's almost like those baguettes are kind of cascading vertically down the center of the piece. But just so I can hold it steady for you for the moment to show you close up, I want you to see how it's slightly concave. So see how it's slightly concave, kind of dips in through the middle. It's a one only, designer piece in the white gold only. It's item number 112-1476, and it is solid diamonds. Starts with the pave of the round brilliance, and then sections of 2 and 3 baguettes together that are almost, they're separated a bit. They're elevated a bit over the diamond pave, and then you have your bail up top. Comes with the box link chain you see there, which is also done in the 14 karat, scratch that, 18 karat gold. So you get a super ultra premium 75% pure gold here, and it's a carat 66 of diamonds, both baguettes and rounds all together. Now let's take a look at it from a distance so you can see the size, because it's very, very, very impressive. I am so thrilled this is here. Can't say enough about it. This is how it looks from a distance away. And it's got a bail that's hidden, so your chain's going to just be like slinky right through. So then it just kind of floats there on the neckline. This is your chain. Remember, this chain will come off of the piece too, and it's a fully adjustable. So do you see this little charm? There's a little spring ring clasp there, and do you see that little charm that extends from a little bead? Well, that's going to be your adjustability. You can cinch this charm in or out. So the maximum is 18 inches, but you can make it any length shorter than that. Anything you want. So great adjustability there. Ingenious really designed. There's a little silicone bead in there that allows it to travel down the length of the chain for you. So that's really, really important. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Then I'm going to get you a measurement. Then we're going to show it on the neckline. Boy, every time that moves, even one little bit, you really see the magic of baguettes here. There you can see the diameter overall is about 7/8 of an inch, top to bottom. You see how when it's against the hand here, you see, so I'm just kind of replicating some movement there just slightly, and you see how there's just such a different flash. The rounds are doing their thing, the baguettes are doing theirs, and everything is contributing to a beautiful laser light show of brilliance. And that's the beauty of it. It's a great piece to wear every single day. I mean, it does give you some size to it, but I wouldn't say overwhelming. It's that medallion feel we're seeing a lot of in the fine designer jewelry world, not overwhelming in that it's just a little bit under an inch from, you know, the top to the bottom. And of course, that'll be also side to side. And we'll go back on up close. Do you love it? Because this is going to be one big deal. We've got one in the world, comes with a chain, which is alone. Given that's an 18 karat gold adjustable chain, that alone has a value of about $800 right now. And yet the piece should be $39.99. We're taking it much lower than that. You're getting over a carat and 2/3 in the diamonds. And all we need to do right now, sell it cheap. That's it. Sell it cheap. Who would like it? We got one only. Blow it out. End of the show is near. We've got 28 minutes remaining. I'm going to make this 1,000. I was going to do $19.99, but I'm going to do better. I like 50% off, but I like taking it even lower than that, even more. Let's make it better. $19, $18, $17, $99. Chain comes for free. It's not even $17.99. It's not even $17.77. I could see you wearing that every day. This being your super cool, ultra, like a little edge to it, signature piece. I'll make it $1,699 only. That's it. First caller, and that is a brand new piece here tonight. Those baguettes, this is why I love emerald cuts and I love baguettes, and they both do that. They both have that surface sheen. In addition to the brilliance of multiple rainbow colors through it, look at the sheen that comes off the surface of the stones as well. That is hot. And it's a disc O diamonds. You see that? Again, concave. So not just flat either, which really to me looks very much more high end. It's amazing those little differences that it makes. If that was just flat, it would look, I think, not as special as when you get that slight dimension to it, that slight concave nature. It's here, $16.99, only one. All right, coming up, we have a big platinum opal giveaway. We've got a big tanzanite. If you want to go bigger, 13 carats, I have in a trillion. I do have a heart-shaped ruby. Oh, I've got to show this to you. We have, you know the 3 carat 29 we showed you earlier? Still here, by the way. I have a 215 heart-shaped Burma coming up next. Yellow and white diamonds together. It's that rarity show. Certainly is. Thank you. Tim's got this one. That's sold. Stays in white gold, Tim. Let's get to our heart shape, showing the love here. This ruby is magnificent. We saw a cushion cut that was more elongated earlier. Well, the only cut that would get a little more rare than that is a heart shape, and we're bringing it to you now. Item number 112-1510. Well, that's a stunner. And we get you the yellow and the white diamonds together. Isn't that something? And I love that it's a wider heart too. You get that. So a lot of hearts, they can all be different in their proportion, right? Sometimes they're more elongated, sometimes they're more narrow, sometimes they're more wide, sometimes they have a really good defined cleft, other times they don't. This one has really got everything going for it. It's a 215. Everything in the gold is 18K. That includes the yellow and the white gold, of course, that you have. So it's all going to be 18K. That is a 215. Anything over 2 carats is rare. Anything. A heart shape over 2 carats, forget about it. I don't know where else in this world you're going to find a 215 heart shape out of Burma. That's so important. That's so distinctive. It is just special. It really is in every single way. And then, do you see what they did? Ingenious. They have the yellow diamonds down the sides as well as the first halo. So you get a double dose of the yellow diamonds and white diamond two-tone effect that happens all the way around the piece. Let me give you a good look at the sides here, then I'll try it on. That is magnificent. That's actually a double halo. I mean, even as this moves side to side, look at how the ruby just glistens with color and glow and intensity and fire, all of that happening. This is spectacular ruby. It also happens to be 32 points in the yellow diamonds and 1 carat in the white diamonds. So a total of a carat 32 overall to go in your diamond weight. This is just so fabulous. And the best part of all is it's no longer $9,999. It's got a tremendous Wednesday night markdown. We're near the end of the show, so get requests in. We only have 24 minutes. We need to hear your requests. If you'd like to see something again, here's what the heart-shaped ruby looks like on the hand. That's awfully pretty. Gives you another indicator of the size. The glow is still glowing. And we're not asking for $99.99. Gifting, oh, would that be sentimental and sweet. To give such an important ruby, number one, but obviously the words, it speaks volumes without saying a word. It's just there's something special about the heart shape to give, to receive. I've got to do better than $99.99 is not going to cut it. Look what we've been doing today on everything, all the rare we've had, all the specialty we've had. It's like the value has seen no limits tonight, and we definitely want to keep that going for the last 24 minutes here. So take a look at it. Not even $99, $89, $79, $69. We posed this question earlier at a 3 carat 29. It got lower than any ruby of its carat weight before. So it set a brand new record, essentially. That's what this is going to do as well. Obviously not 3 carats, but still 215 is extremely significant to get in a chromium-rich, out of Burma ruby, and yet this is not even $69, $59, $99. We're going to take it even lower. All we've got is just this one. And I don't mean there's like, oh, there's another stone, but it's smaller. Or there's another stone, but it's larger. This is it for heart-shaped rubies overall, and it's not even $59.99. And we got a wheel coming up, so don't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere yet. There's too many amazing collector's pieces still to come at discounts, at drop prices, but we're going to make this really easy right now. $4,999. $99 only. And that will be it. $49.99 gets it to you. Unheard of value. It's happening right now. And this is the one to get for yourself or for a loved one. Because think of how beautiful as an anniversary gift for holiday time, birthdays, what have you. It doesn't matter. There's never needs to be a specific occasion to show love. And that's what's happening right now with this ruby. And to get a 215 under 5,000 is really, really significant. So huge value there. Let me know who's got it. We've got a really super affordable wheel coming up that continues with the discounts. And yet these are all one of a kinds. And I was inspired by the heart shape and the ruby. Good news here on this wheel. It's an interesting segue because we actually have, watch this, a heart shape. Ooh, but a hot pink heart. And then we have a ruby, but in an emerald cut. So these are all part of this discount wheel. So we keep the trend going here with a heart-shaped Mahenge spinel, a beautiful emerald cut Burma ruby, a huge royal blue sapphire, and the sapphires are tough to get in big sizes. And then there's one more that we're going to go maybe even just a little more rare with the next one, because the next one I have for you, watch this. I'm going to let our pink and our red hang out on the sides here, left and right. Look at that emerald cut. We have been talking about rare cuts of ruby all night. Here's another one right over here. Emerald cut, then that's a rare cut of a Mahenge, then the sapphire. So what does that leave room for in the center front? A round alexandrite in this incredible Stardust style mounting with all those diamonds. Really not a lot of space between them. It's just a complete look. It almost looks like solid diamonds when you first glance at it, all burnished into the band here. And this is going to be a wild, wild wheel. All one of a kinds. Now I do have a gold restriction here on this wheel. It will be change anything you want except for one. The only one that's got to stay is the ruby. Good news there, most of the time we love and prefer our rubies in the yellow gold, so that's how we have that one set. So that emerald cut is going to be a 1 carat stone, so you still get the 1 carat ruby, which is significant. Then you get the 51 points in diamonds. On the sapphire, you get a 103 blue sapphire, 74 points in diamonds. The heart-shaped Mahenge, a stone that's tough to get in big sizes, always. This is a 74-point heart shape, and the diamond weight, 70 points. And then what I have a feeling people are already asking about, this stunning round. So not only are these all unique stones, valuable stones, 3 of the 4 are really unusual cuts. Round alexandrite, emerald cut ruby, heart-shaped Mahenge. Those I don't think I can repeat in this inventory at all. So you've got the alexandrite, 50, gosh, is it 58 or 56 points? It's hard for me to tell because there's a line right through it, but it looks like 56 points in the alexandrite. And that's around, and then you have the diamond weight at 49 points all the way around it. They'll even kind of wrap around the sides. So before you look at the wheel and just make assumptions, because assumptions are always a little bit, especially this time of night, even if you know, like this is something you've seen before and you know it well and you know the value and you know the price, I would not just assume you know where it's going to go on this wheel. Even with the markdowns we've been seeing all night long, it's going to go better. We have 4 pieces to get out the door. They're all one of a kind. So again, change the gold of 3 of the 4. The only one that has to stay as it is the ruby. Although I will tell you, it offers a little bit of a two-tone look because the diamonds are the double row. So there's so many of them together that creates that wider border around the ruby that gives you a two-tone effect. Because with those 2 white diamond halos next to each other, it gives you a very, you get a lot of that white gold presence because the diamonds are white set into the yellow gold. So even if you're a white gold wearer a lot, I think that ruby is going to work well for you. Anything you want on this wheel, and then everything else can be changed. So where you see white, it can be yellow. Where you see yellow, it can be rose. Whatever you want to do. You've got all the flexibility and freedom there. It's just a matter of getting them down to the price tag that's going to get them out the door. And we have 18 minutes left in the show, so let me know what else you'd like to see. If what your favorite piece in the world is not on that wheel, if it's not, you let me know. We'll help you out. Take a look. Any one of the 4 you want, come on over. They're all got to go, and they're not going to be, $44.99 is my lowest. Oh, yep, $44.99 is the lowest price. Most of them were $49.99. Taking it a lot lower than that. Yay, we love to do this. And here we go. I don't even know what is going to take to do it, but I think we know this. We're going to keep on going until they all get out of here. That is a over half carat round, blue-green, stunning diamond cut round alexandrite. Can't get over it. We have got all 4 one of a kinds only. Keep that in mind. When they're gone, they're gone. change gold on anything but this one. That is a huge opportunity that also is a lot of extra charge for us to pay for. You don't. 4,000 is not going to work, 3,000 is not going to work, and I highly doubt $2,000 is going to do the trick either. So here's where you get to have some fun with it. Anyone you want, not even $19.99. How rare and stunning. And by the way, these are the pieces you get. Did you know that when we talk about one-of-a-kinds? That sounds logical, right? But we all know that sometimes places that sell jewelry, sometimes it looks like it's one thing and it's not, right? These are the pieces you get. Well, if you need a gold color change, we do it. We size them, we ship them to your doorstep. You have an inspection period, basically 2 weeks, to see if you really love it, to see if it makes your heart go pitter-pat when you see it in person like it did when it was on TV. You make those decisions then. If it ain't for you, you send it on back, no big deal. If you love it, you're getting one of the greatest values we can possibly put together on these rare exotic alexandrite, ruby, Mahenge spinel heart shape, or royal blue bright as can be sapphire. And none of them are $19, $18, $17, $16, or $15.99 because we got to keep on going. And here's what I would recommend. If you haven't dialed, dial. All of them, I would say 3 of the 4 are really classic mountings. We're seeing the alexandrite in a mounting that's been one of our newer but requested a lot. So we know that a lot of you are digging this whole, diamond set into the bands, sparkling, almost looks like a starry night in the gold there, but we're not even going to ask for $15.99, $14.99. I knew it. I knew I'd have to do something extra special here, and that's what we're doing tonight. No longer $14.99, and to think what's up here in the sizes they are. I know we're getting busy on the phone lines. Please do not wait because I know you have a favorite of the 4. You probably could just get all 4 if you wanted to at a value like this, but if you're on a budget, you can't just get everything you want in the world, right? So few of us can, right? I mean, it's not one of those things that most of us can do. We wish, right? Maybe you can, though, with this value, because where they're going, remember it was $44.99 or $49.99 individually as it was. That was before. Now we're taking this discount where it's not unlike our chameleon wheel we had earlier, where really you can get all 4 for the price that one should have been. The same kind of thing is happening here. It's very similar, and yet we're not even doing $14.99 to make this even more plausible to get these pieces in your collection. One-onlys all across the board. They're not even $14.99, $13.99 still. I got to make them disappear just like that. So take a look. Not even going to be $13. Let's make them $1,299 only. Which one do you like? Let's try on the blue sapphire first. Also, Christine, look at the inside too. I wanted to point that out before I try it on. It's got that fully finished under gallery. It is a 103 royal blue, bright as can be sapphire. Then you get the diamonds, 74 points in the diamonds. And look at how that shines. Even from this distance away, everything's $12.99. And they're not going to stay here. We know that. So remember, you get your choice of white, yellow, or rose on the blue sapphire option here. It's got those beautiful little slightly domed pave sides here. Your halo around it is stunning. $12.99, Sapphire's verifying. Let me see, Sean, which one do you like? Can I try it on for you? Sapphire's gone. Thank you so much. Now, which one do you like, Sean? Can I try it on or give you some details? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Sapphire just sold. Oh, I'm sorry about that. A couple people already missing out on the Sapphire here. Well, we still have the ruby, the Mahenge heart shape, and we're verifying on the Mahenge. Let me try that on for you, and we'll have them take a look on 1120825. That'll be our 74-point heart-shaped Mahenge spinel, hot pinky red. Really kind of looks like a really gorgeous hot pink sapphire. Also has 70 points in the diamonds. And again, keeping it classic here with the double halo around your heart shape, then diamonds down either side as well. Now, reminder, that is right now in the yellow gold. You can get it, though, in a different gold color if you want to. It's whatever gold color you want. So get it in the white, the yellow, or the rose. Totally up to you. Yellow gold now, verifying on this one. Let's see who's got it. That's a fabulous piece. And then also what we can do is also show you these pieces up close and personal with the graphics. Because honestly, I don't think I got a better value to show you than what's up here right now at $12.99. If they were originally $49.99, stay in there, that's one thing. But when they're so much less, like $12.99, We take them. Let's give you a close-up look. Let's do that merengue real quick, and then I'll walk you through the others as well. Of course, the sapphire's already gone. Here's the merengue. Item number here is 1120825. We'll just give each one about 30 seconds here on the air close-up with the graphics. There's that 74 pointer, 70 points in the VS Diamonds, and it is $12.99. So remember, yellow gold now, anything you want on that one. Then we'll go to our Alexandrite next, which will be 1115908. That'll be coming up. Let me know. I know we're verifying. And just as you see it up close, you see it's, yes, a hot pink color. This is not a light pink. This is a definite hot pink. But as you look through the core of the stone, there's a little bit of blue and purple, so it's really the essence of neon. We call it neon all the time, but I never want to lose sight of what that actually means. That's not just a description that I'm using. It's not a simple adjective that I'm saying. It's much more than that. Neon is that ability for it to glow an even stronger color when it's under less light. Look at this. There's less light for you. And do you see how much richer and more saturated that stone just became? Yes. Sure, who's this for? Susan got the sapphire. Let's try it on one more time for Susan. Thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate you shopping with us tonight. Here it is in the sapphire on the hand one more time. She missed it. Here it is, that royal blue. Beautiful color, even from a distance when it's on the hand. Never gets too dark, never gets too dark or inky. It's got that really bright pop of color. And thank you so much, Susan. And then I think our heart shape is gone, I think. Let me show you the close-up on that Alexandrite, though, next. This is that round. So this will be item number 1115908. So it's a spectacular round. Keeping in mind this is a color-changing chrysoberyl. So it changes color from those blue-greens you see to a red. And it's also a fabulous, fabulous setting. 56 points in the center. It does have this incredible diamond weight of 49 points that are set, again, furnishing. This is where the diamonds are set into the gold. So you have that really, really special look there. And it's only $12.99 as well. It's like a mini version of a dome. Sometimes dome styles immediately implies like a really big, oversized dome, right? Like sits way up high off the hand, goes really wide across the finger. That's not what this does. This is still a dome style in that it's curved just like you see there. But when you put it on, you'll realize it doesn't sit up too high. It's really one of the more versatile dome styles that tends to work. Now you see it looks a little more blue from this distance away. And of course, a really, really rare round cut to get. Don't see a lot of rounds in Alexandrite. Why? Well, it's rare and they don't like to waste it. And a round is a wasteful cut. There's just no two ways about it. You have to waste the rough willingly when you decide to cut a round. So this one, you've got the round stone here. Those diamonds are going to basically transition all the way. You can see we're looking at a total profile here, and yet you still see diamonds on either side. So you get diamonds really from every angle, which is always nice. And you can change the gold on this one too. So white, yellow, or rose happening in that Alexandrite with the 50 points in diamonds thereabouts. Now we do have a ruby. Our last of the wheel pieces is our ruby. It's a 1 carat 1119362 coming up right now. Here is that ruby, and again, ultra, ultra, ultra clean. We've been seeing it all night. We saw it with a cushion cut 3 carat. We saw it with a heart-shaped 2 carat. Now a 1 carat emerald cut. Super clean, glowing stone. Also only $12.99, set in that yellow gold with the double halo in the white diamonds around it. 51 points there. So you get a fabulous ring. I'm going to show it on the hand. This is as classic as it gets, but we're still showing off the rare cut of the emerald cut by having that double halo around it. Here's what it looks like on. This is the one, of course, out of the 4 that stays in the yellow gold as it is right now. But that is a lot of ring for $12.99. That's for sure. So there it is. Reminder, Sunday afternoon. We have a pink diamond wonder ring debuting. It's really happening. The stuff dreams are made of. The fantasy type piece. We have a pink diamond wonder ring on Sunday. You got to mark your calendars. I know that sounds like eons from now, but it's not. It's a few days away. Just got to make sure you know that is happening on Sunday, this Sunday, the 13th. So let's finish up our show here with a really, really, really special piece. It's gorgeous pink zircon, very much a pink cranberry type color. It's in a designer mounting. It's item number 1120175. Ruby and Alexandrite are still here. And this is that very saturated cranberry raspberry color. It's pink, it's purple, it's a little bit of golden peach as well. And it's got some red, and it's going to be our new find. That means it's a new find as of 2020. It was out of Sri Lanka. I say was because it is truly gone. It's gone, gone, gone. And it's our 175 item number. It's a 3-carat 60 oval, and it has the diamonds around it, 34-point halo. But then that doesn't stop the design. Split shank, little rope design detail there on the sides, giving it some interest, really anchoring that larger oval stone. Love this one, but also love the value that it's about to be, because we are going to send it flying on out of here very quickly. Call us early. Pink zircons are tough, tough, tough because they are mined out. So you obviously have a real challenge getting something like this, even from us, and we got the lion's share of it. Do you know that as these stones were mined, when they were mined, they were immediately faceted at one of the big gem cutting centers of the world, and then they were sent to us directly. And sometimes that would be 1 stone at a time, 2 stones at a time. There was never really enough to be a parcel. But yet, with all that said, there were only a couple other stones that did not go to us, and those are the stones that went to museums. There are a few stones in museums across the world. The rest of it is right here with us. We are now finished, meaning everything we have and have had is set, is in jewelry, and is at one of your homes, except for these, couple of new pieces that we have that you haven't seen. But it's getting down to the last final quantities of them, so it is something you can't just say, I'll wait, because there are very, very few left. So let's make it affordable. That's my job, is to make sure that if you like it and enjoy it. Did you get the Mahenge wheel, or is that still available? All right, so thank you so much on the Mahenge. So now again, all we have left on that last wheel at $12.99 is the ruby emerald cut or the alexandrite round. So take your choices there, but this is really, really special. We're about to go wild here on this one. Obviously it's beautiful in the white, but yellow gold or rose gold are also great options for you. So you can choose to, really customize it how you wish. But we're also going to make it less than this whole $23.99. It's a great idea. In theory, it's a great idea for a rare stone. But $23.99 is not going to get the job done with moments left in our show tonight. So how about we make it a whole lot more interesting and just blow it out for $999 instead? And that will get it a fabulous home. So from $23.99 tumbles all the way down to $9.99 instead, and you can get the white, the yellow, or the rose gold. And I'm going to try this on because you definitely want to see what this is all about on the hand, because it's not a small ring. It's a great, I would say, kind of like a mid-size ring. That's why we have to do that split shank. I mean, it wasn't like we've seen halos before where there's just one band of gold around it, but they really decide here to do that detail on the sides, split it, gives it a little more interest, yes, but it's also going to be a functional situation where you give it a little more width so it can really anchor that center stone and keep it there so that it's always looking fabulous and showing off to the world. So a $9.99 deal to get a very large, it's a super substantial pink zircon size there, and a great, great value at $9.99. So only the one there, white, yellow, rose gold. Let me know if you'd like it, and then we're going to do a little recap. I've got a few pieces left, and we only have 4 minutes to do it. So I'm going to start adding a couple of pieces around this zircon, just so you can see what we had earlier. Did have a gents emerald. Oh, was this gents emerald good? And you might have missed it because it was a long time ago, so we'll show that to you. I do have, we still have a mandarin. We still have a really, really good-looking imperial. So let me just give you an idea. Some of the pieces that are still here, we have, we're going to need you to dial quickly because we have about 3.5 minutes only. And I'm going to just go ahead and add what we have. Most of these items are from the first 20 minutes of our show. Like this triple pearl golden white and Tahitian pearls for $9.99 with diamonds. We have the museum unheated 3-carat 49 blue star sapphire. That's amazing. It's a round. It's a cornflower blue. And it's also down to $29.99. That blue star sapphire is seriously the best one we've seen. Also had a men's emerald. Look at that one. Colombian emerald for the gentlemen or ladies. That one's down to, there's nothing on this wheel that's above $3,000 because the emerald is $29.99. The blue star, or I'm sorry, I went even lower. The emerald is actually $28.88. And that fabulous, fabulous star sapphire is $29.99. Here's the mandarin. Only $9.99 on the mandarin. That's a big stone too. It's a 247. And then we have for our finale here, this imperial topaz round. This imperial topaz is one of the prettiest colors of pink and gold and orange together. It's in a round diamond cut. It's in a bridge. And so everything on this wheel is available at the moment. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the broadcast. We're back tomorrow at 7 o'clock Pacific time to do it again. but just showing you what we have here, and let me walk you through the details. This is $9.99 only. Huge closeout on our triple pearl. $9.99 also for this mandarin garnet, $274 in size. This is the really, really striking men's emerald, $28.88. Our star sapphire, unheated, 3 carat, $49. Blue star sapphire, that's $29.99. Of course, the pink zircon is $9.99. So basically this one, all $9.99. And then the imperial topaz in the bridge is down to $1,999 for a gorgeous pinky orange round stone. 2 final minutes to give us a call. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air, but if we need to give you details, put up graphics, or try them on again, you got to call in the next 2 minutes so we can do that while we're still broadcasting. So we're back tomorrow night. We have an incredible selection of brand new jewelry. Don't forget, mark it down, pink diamond double row wonder rings debuting, and then it'll be the debut and the finale all in one show on Sunday, so make sure you're with us for that. It was just last Sunday we brought you the yellow diamond wonder ring, but it's this Sunday we bring you the upgrade, the pink diamond wonder ring. So we do have that Sunday. It won't last very long, which is why I'm giving you plenty of advance notice. Anything you need on this wheel will help you out. Thanks again for being with us tonight. It's a big Wednesday. We've had a lot of great jewelry go. These 6 pieces rather, need a home still. So if you have any questions, remember 3 options of the 6 are $9.99. The pearls, the mandarin, and the zircon. Then you've got $19.99 in the imperial in the bridge, which is a stunner. And then you've got our huge star sapphire. It's that fabulous blue color. You couldn't ask for a stronger, more defined star. That's $29.99. And this emerald, which is a 1 carat plus. It's a carat 19 Colombian emerald. That stone, that ring, $28.88. Amazing values all the way throughout that wheel. So there is nothing to wait on except, hey, the airtime, 40 seconds left. So we need your calls. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. So the phone number is the same. So just jot that down, or better yet, start dialing right now. We'll be able to help you out. And then again, reminder, we're back to do it again tomorrow night. We hope to see you all here for a big, big Thursday night showcase as we really get you going with some great new jewelry. We've got a lot of closeouts. We like to mix it up on these weekdays in summertime. We have closeouts, we have brand new, we have a little bit of everything. So we hope to see you then. Hey, if you have any questions about our chameleon diamonds as well, I'll be here after we go off the air to help you out with those as well. And that's going to be one of our big, remember, $38.88 for all those chameleons. Thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7.